The following show features reviews from wildly unprofessional critics operating without the supervision of professionals. The thoughts and opinions held by these individuals are not to be taken seriously and do not come from a place of intellectual integrity. This show doesn't reflect the opinions of Criticless or its users. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's time to finally stop the constant flood of filth and propaganda coming out of Hollywood. Fill the airwaves 24/7 with that garbage? We gonna do the same thing.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.
Oh, we're in a tiny little window. What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Criticless Cast Unhinged. We are back. We are here, and we have the whole crew. And this week, we're actually going back to more of our previous old school method. I didn't go see a new movie this week because things are a little quiet, and I was like, there's two things I kind of wanted to see, but I'm like, you know what? I've seen something new like every single week. So I'm going to take a break because next week's Spider-Man, and it's definitely going to be a big show. So this week, we are just going to be covering Gone in 60 Seconds because Nick Cage month continues. We're deep in it at this point. This is like technically the fourth Nick Cage movie, but the fifth in slightly over a month because of what started this whole thing with, oh God, what was that movie?
National Treasure.
National Treasure. That was it. National Treasure soft launched this whole thing. So it's going to be Gone in 60 Seconds, but we've got a whole lot of other stuff going on. There's a lot of hubbub on the internet about Rotten Tomatoes, about tampering with reviews, all of that. We kind of need to talk about it on this channel. I've talked about it some other places, but we got to dig into it at least a little bit. And there's some interesting news that has popped up today. Comic-Con is going on right now as well. I haven't seen as much big news as I was expecting, at least not yet. But anyways, before we get rolling, I need to introduce you guys once more to the usual Spud Specs. I'm going to mix things up. Since he's back today, Chris Kaus is here.
Hello. Greetings.
It's like, where's the camera?
Somewhere. Hello.
Yeah, we got Chris back. He's detransitioned. He's back to Chris.
Oh shit.
You know, no,
God.
it's probably a good thing. You're probably,
Look,
you know,
I'm omnisexual.
right.
So
It's fluid. Everybody knows that
Yeah.
everything is just a
Every day.
spectrum
it's a different day.
a spectrum of fluids.
That's right.
You know, is what
So
they
many
say.
fluids.
So
My doctor warned me about it, but I don't listen.
all the fluids.
Yeah.
And we have Mr. Matthew Verlack. He's here as well.
What's up, everybody?
We got him back. And so, yeah, Beardo. I was telling Beardo, he said, Christina, you know, I was telling him what we did to X-Wing last time he hopped into, well, because when you showed up as Christina, he had just rated us.
Oh, right.
And he got,
Surprise.
yeah, he got sideswiped with
It's like
that
a
one.
gender reveal,
Yeah.
but for a grown man.
And believe it or not, we
Woman.
haven't seen X-Wing since. So, I think,
yeah.
I think his exact words were, "This is irreparable damage to my channel."
Brandon damage forever.
Yeah, you can't come back.
Not
from
sorry.
that. Yep, exactly. And Dixie says, "Don't say fluids around Chris. He's allergic."
I'm breaking out already.
Yeah, exactly. He's already breaking out in hives. And I do see a lot of the usuals in the chat. What's going on, everybody? And I did want to go ahead and pull up. We got the usual from Life on Marshmallows, 5 gifted Criticless Cast memberships. You know we love to see it.
Yeah.
These memberships help the channel a lot. Shows YouTube that you guys support us and you like what we are doing. Thanks. Thanks, Marshmallow. And we have a few others that we will actually, I do want to call attention to this because Beardo's in the chat and it's, you know, it is for Beardo and it's Thundarius 5 for member for 8 months says accidental Yahtzee tax. So which, you know, Yahtzee is slang for a certain group of followers of a mustachioed man from once upon a time, an Austrian painter, as some call him. Well, Beardo, in his infinite wisdom, Beardo, we were having a conversation about beers, things in Germany, and he decided to do a Google search while full screen sharing of
Wise.
Yahtzee flags. And
Oh.
just blasted them, just full screen. I went back and watched it. Still cracked me up. It was
Love to see it.
a phenomenal mistake. So, and of course, then it was because everybody says like "Hail chat," then it turned to like "Hail bro science." It's like, yeah, we good job, Beardo. We're proud of you. Thanks, Thundarius. Love to see it. Member for 8 months. Thanks for the support, brother. And we do have Beardo in here with a super for $4.99 and says, I hope Blaine's wife is here. Probably Mo.
I'm right here.
Yeah. I love roasting Mo in any time possible because Mo, when you get him, it's like a deer in headlights every time.
Oh, yeah.
He does not matter. It's amazing, especially if he's hosting the show. And if you just it's like it's like I don't even. It's like it's hard to even describe because very few people react the way that Mo does. It's one of two ways. It's a deer in headlights, or it's like just complete and total vitriol, like he's going to come after you because you taste
Disgust.
it. Yeah. So it's one of two, and both are phenomenal. But Beardo coming after him. Thanks for the $5, Beardo. Appreciate it, dude, and good to see you here in the chat. But I do have some culture for boomers pulled up. There's a lot of things happening in the world. Not really big things, but we have a new Avengers trailer.
Yeah.
And I saw this video. It does claim that this is actual footage. Could be scripted, might not. This is a conversation that could have happened in my household with my wife. And I was like, this is so believable. This is so spot on. And kind of to the point that we've reached with Avengers, where you're watching the trailer and you're like,
Yeah.
there's so much happening here. Like
It's a lot.
Yeah. How did we get here? And so this is kind of like they're kind of ripping on a bird's eye view of someone who has no idea what's going on with MCU, which is honestly like most people right now.
Everybody.
I can only
Yeah,
imagine
kinda.
it's in the stance of if you've missed one or two movies,
Right.
you're gonna be like, what is going on? And this might be with what Chris shared to us.
Yeah, right. And the other thing is that not only have you maybe missed one or two movies, it's also the previous X-Men movies. It's the there's
gotcha.
all
Yeah.
kinds of
Yeah,
other
yeah.
shit in there too. So
All I gotta say is I am excited for the movie, but
Yeah.
also it's because I've seen all that stuff and we grew up on all that stuff, and that's what
Right.
I'm shooting for, the member berries.
oh, for sure.
But they're gonna miss such a big market of people that have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Oh, for sure. I think that a lot of people, even the ones I said it on a show the other day, where I'm like, I didn't necessarily get excited for this trailer, this new Avengers trailer, but at the same time, I'm really excited to see it because even if it is a catastrophic dumpster fire, like it's worth seeing that. Like it is worth experiencing that.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm just excited to see Gambit again. This might be the
Right.
last time we get Gambit because every time's the last.
Or at least this version of Gambit.
Yeah.
That, which and also, well, never mind. I don't want spoilers for X-Men 97, but there's things happening in
Yeah.
X-Men 97.
Yeah.
So
That's another one.
yeah, you got to get back on that, Chris.
Yeah,
I've been
I'm trying.
hyping up
Dude,
97.
the new
everywhere
season
then.
is so good.
Catching up.
It's actually
Yeah.
better than the first season.
Yeah.
And I know everybody was worried about that.
Right.
It is
It's so good.
better than the first.
Is it finished now? Second season?
No,
No.
it's
No.
weekly. It's
Yeah,
weekly.
every
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Which I'll say this week's episode I think was my least favorite this season, but it was
Yeah.
still good.
And I think it's setting up. It was a very big setup.
Yeah. Which and it was a big homage to like some comic runs and stuff that happened. I remember when they did some of that in the comics. So there is that happening as well. But it is good stuff. I would recommend checking out X-Men 97 for sure. And those of you that watched first season as well. But so we're going to go ahead and dig into this and the chaos that is the Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Oh, is this like an X-Men crossover?
No, it's not. It's an Avengers film.
But it says Xavier School, that's X-Men.
Well, I get the X-Men are in it.
So it's a crossover.
Sure. I guess it's a crossover. Yes.
I mean, yeah. She's not wrong.
Is he speaking French?
No, it's Doctor Doom. He's speaking Latin.
Dr. Doom's French?
No, he's Latvian. It's Doctor Doom. He's the Fantastic Four villain. He's like the biggest bad.
The biggest bad?
Yeah, he's like worse than Thanos.
Worse than racism?
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly.
Why is Paul Rudd and Pedro Pascal there?
Because they're all part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That can't be true. That's too many movies.
It's not. It's a lot of
Oh, it's
movies.
Avatar.
No, they're just blue people. They're from Atlantis.
I
so.
thought the
Isn't
same
Avatar
thing.
part of the
No.
Avatar Avengers makes sense.
No.
Oh, was it Jennifer Lawrence?
Makes
No,
sense.
it's not Jennifer Lawrence.
But she was the one that was blue in the X-Men.
No, it's the first.
Two old people.
What do you mean two old people?
There were two
Yeah.
old people.
They're
was
regular
Gandalf.
age
There's more than
people.
two.
It was
Yeah.
Gandalf and other guy.
Gandalf?
Whoa, why is his face like that?
He's wearing a mask. It's Doctor Doom.
It's like Darth Vader?
No, it's not
Is
like
it Star Wars?
It's a little bit like Darth Vader. It's not Star Wars.
Darth Doom.
Yeah, Darth Doom. Are we freezing?
I'm-
Oh no, StreamYard did it again.
R.I.P.
This is the all right. So y'all, yep, you can't see us.
Ben
So
Affleck,
this is an
Chris
this is an
Evans.
ongoing issue that we've been having with StreamYard, which is
Yeah.
where they just quit showing our camera. This is the second week in a row that they've done this to us.
It's even better this way.
Yeah, yeah.
You have no idea what I'm
we can
doing
turn the
right
camera
now.
off. Yeah. Dr. Darth. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep
Uh,
going through this video for the minute, and then we're gonna have to do what we did last week, where they absolutely screwed us 6 ways to Sunday. So thank you, StreamYard. You're the best.
That's Chris Evans. He's Captain America.
Cap-
Where did you get Ben Affleck
He
from?
looked like Ben
Did you think he was
Affleck.
Bat? He looked nothing like Ben Affleck.
Affleck.
What are you talking
Is
about?
Batman not in this too?
No, he's not in it. It's just Marvel characters.
What's Batman?
Batman is from the DC.
but what if they
universe.
pulled in the Daredevil,
What was this?
Ben Affleck?
Right? They could pull in.
So she's not
Okay.
wrong. She knows some of the stuff she's talking about.
Right.
I know she's kind of just doing that to piss the dude off, which is hilarious, and she's not wrong.
Right.
But this is like a crossover, and they could bring in Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Who knows at this point what they're gonna? Well, I think this movie, everything is kind of known because I don't know if y'all saw, but there was a massive leak of the entire script.
Oh, I did not see that.
Was Tom Holland involved?
No, believe it or
Surprise.
not. No, it was a literal like text leak of the script
Oh.
online. Now they could be making changes, things could be different, but that
Knowing
is-
Disney,
yeah,
that script is probably completely inaccurate because they've reshot it. 10
right.
Mm.
So I am a wee bit worried about this StreamYard issue because last time, did it not do this when we were playing footage? Was that when it did it?
I
I left.
can't remember. Mo was fine,
Yeah, I know.
and we weren't.
And we
for
were
the
messed
first
up.
half. I think it was when we were using.
Yeah, it keeps doing it when we're actually sharing like video footage. I'm a little worried, so we might go ahead and pivot over into news, and then
Well, we could just leave it like this
right,
and just
Everybody likes
talk
looking at
about
the
it.
statue guy.
right, the statue, yeah, statue me,
Ben, or is that,
Is that,
Ben Affleck?
is that you?
It's Blaine.
Blaine Affleck?
yeah,
Blaine Affleck.
Yeah.
that's Blaine Affleck. Yeah, that's the Odyssey filter that they're running. All right, chat, we are gonna attempt to fix this issue. Give us 1 second. And we're back. All right. So we fixed the StreamYard issue. There we go. All right. So y'all can see us. What we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and pivot over into news instead of doing culture for boomers because I don't want this to continue happening. It could be Spectrum. Yeah, that could also be it. And yeah, there's Mo as well. He was there when it happened last week. So I don't know what's causing this. This is the like third time it's done it to me though. So I do not trust StreamYard anymore.
We
But
can get really culture for Boom Boom and just like you can print out pictures.
Right,
Hold
and
up
I
the
could-
pictures. You can be like, so here's pictures of the meme. And this is what they were saying.
right, this is
And we can really bring everybody up.
this is what the meme means.
Huh?
You know, I kind of like this. It really leans into the segment.
Exactly.
Which also I didn't run the bumper either, so I'm really just failing today. We're falling apart here. So what the first piece of news I wanted to pull up because this is one of those things we used to do it a lot more, especially when we weren't covering 2 movies a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that I would show news that nobody else was covering.
Yeah.
So there is a really weird piece of news here that has popped up today, and I was like, "What the hell is going on? I can't believe this is an actual thing that they're doing," and it feels like a mistake. To be completely honest, I'm just going to keep switching around these screens because I have no idea what's happening anymore. So the news here is that Atari has made a Universal movie deal for 10 iconic game properties. The first up is an original script by Matt Riley and Carl Hemp with Entertainment 360 producing. I don't know who Entertainment 360 is, but first off, super weird deal here. Okay, Atari Games, not
Yeah.
exactly known for extremely rich lore.
Okay. Lightning answer.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Atari game?
Probably like freaking Pong.
All right. And super deep lore, as everybody knows.
Well,
Matt,
mine would be either. Mine is maybe Asteroid Commando. Is that?
is that-
Asteroids.
I have no idea.
Ast-
I could say anything, and
So there's a
I have no idea.
yeah. Well, so it does get into what properties here, and this is actually Culture for Boomers
were you
adjacent.
With that?
Oh, no. I was just
Okay.
making a point that nobody cares.
Right. Well,
Who wants a Pong game or a
Or
movie?
movie?
They've already made one.
They-
It was like a documentary about
Oh.
Pong being made.
that actually was really good. It was.
I'm not saying it was bad.
Yeah, that was actually really
Yeah.
good. That was an Apple TV movie or something. So that is to get into kind of where I wanted to head this conversation, Chris. Is you hit the nail on the head here, and it kind of calls back to what happened with He-Man, because for me, like I loved He-Man, but also it's not really even a millennial property. It's like a Gen X / Boomer property.
100%.
Mhm.
And so that's the thing with these is that this is all Gen X Boomer stuff,
For sure.
like 100%.
Yeah.
And those people aren't showing up when those properties get made into movies, from what I have seen.
Really?
Yeah,
Unless
I
you can think of
so.
Like
No, I
He-Man
don't
was
know.
the last big one. We're gonna see as well. Like there's some other things coming out soon that are being done because Amazon bought a bunch of properties as well. So like of some of these retro things. So we're gonna see more to see if this was a good gamble or worth doing. But it just seems like a bad idea to me.
So you said there's something that they've suggested.
Yes. So that and they have listed out all the properties that came through with this. So what it brings up here is the 10 properties include the ones we grew up playing until we were bleary-eyed. Asteroids, Adventure.
Okay.
Adventure's cool. That could be interesting. That was actually the whole thing with the Easter egg in
Yeah, and Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Berserk, I don't know what that is because it's not the anime. Breakout, I don't know what that is. Centipede, okay, we know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know that
How
one.
are you going to turn that into
Any kind of story or
wait,
lore.
okay, it's going to be Tremors, but with a giant centipede.
Okay, well, now I'm sold. All right, I'm on board.
Only if Kevin Bacon comes back.
Hell yeah.
And let's see, there was it bounced. Okay, there we go. Crystal Castles, I don't know what that is. Millipede, which is basically just centipede, is it not?
Times 10.
Yeah.
Crank it up.
Exactly. Missile Command, we do know that one. But like also
It's like a war. What are they gonna do? Like a war movie with alien invasion?
it's going to be like the Battleship movie.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to
Yeah.
say.
Okay,
It's
I'm not
Battleship.
opposed to
And
that,
also Tanked did really bad.
but it's a
Right.
fun movie.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, Space Invaders, Beardo. That was what I was thinking too. Space Invaders is not on this list. It's got Pong, which I mentioned, and then Yar's Revenge. I have no idea what that is. So that's the thing here is that like this is a very Boomer / Gen X specific thing. They're gonna have to show up for these, and they're gonna have to care. Like Gen Z is not gonna give a shit.
Well, I mean, they could.
No.
So hold on. Hear my reason before you just jump on it. There's been or not a reprisal, but like a rebirthing of like arcades. And some of these games we've just talked about, I've seen in arcade cabinets recently because I've actually gone to a couple arcades. And when I was at the arcades, there has been a lot of younger people there. So my theory is that they kind of looked and said, hey, arcades are kind of popping back up as a thing.
Right.
These are some of the stuff people will play in arcades. We can now make movies, maybe. And this isn't the first time, like Rampage.
Right.
With
right.
The Rock.
And that did okay, but that was during peak Rock before everybody bailed on the Rock.
Right.
He was kind of selling tickets for everything.
Yeah, but
Did y'all watch
like,
it?
If they could,
I didn't
no,
see it. I never saw it.
Yeah,
but if
me
they
neither.
could come up with a good story and like a good young director with a young cast, they could potentially bring this to like a younger audience
Yeah.
and tie it into the older
And
audience. too.
ABF is in here too, saying kind of the same thing that you did, which is that retro is coming back. And I will say that as well because I saw it with my daughter. Like she was talking about like really liking what was it, Pac-Man recently and Frogger, and so
Okay,
it's like
classics.
the
Frogger's-
smart thing here to do would be for Atari to make a huge push on mobile, possibly with things like Fortnite, and maybe have Fortnite build like some kind of 3D version of these games, like give them licensing stuff. There are some things here to do to ramp up these properties
Right.
before this happens to get the younger generations to give a shit.
But a movie?
Right.
Do y'all know any kind of story or lore, or anything involved with like Space Invaders? There's like 2 minutes of lore of like
Mhm.
there's aliens invading.
Right.
But like anything else?
But
Like
that's the potential.
I guess.
Yeah, but they're not like stuck
Mm.
then in a hey, we have to do A, B, C, or the fans will be
Okay.
mad. They can be like, hey,
Alright.
look, we have a cool idea about protecting Earth from alien invasions, and we're just gonna call it
Just
Yeah,
give it,
or-
just slap that title
Sure.
on it.
yeah.
Okay. I can see that perspective.
I'm
Where
just
it
saying,
gives them like
that is
free
the only thing I can come up with that to
Yeah.
defend this.
yeah,
option.
free artistic license to
Yeah.
do kind of whatever they want to
Right.
with the story.
Which this is, we were kind of joking about this on Main Event the other night. It's like, this is the time for Atari or Sega to come out of left field and do a modern console.
Oh,
Eh,
yeah.
I know. I love Sega too.
Sega's so good.
It's great. Like Sega's great. But that's the thing is like, we're looking at like PlayStation has been crap in the bed because of this whole getting rid
Digital,
of discs.
physical, yeah.
The digital physical thing. If Xbox turns around and decides they're doing physical and just makes a big statement about it, leans hard into backwards compatibility, all that shit, like it could help them a lot. But this is also a perfect time for some other competitors to come out of nowhere and just be like, trump the gauntlet. The problem would be unless Sony unless Sega or Atari have been planning and like designing things, they're going to be behind the ball.
Right.
So it would, because we've already seen like Steam screwed it up with the Gabe Cube because of the price, and then the fact that it's less powerful than the current Xbox and PlayStation.
Right.
That was a huge mistake. You can't come out that it at least had to be similar like same specs really.
Yeah.
And it's not even that from the sounds of it, and because then at least if it has the same specs, then the perk is that you get Steam on your TV as mobile.
It's the compatibility with like every game
right
on Steam.
Right.
I mean, they did it was the worst timing possible.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess it's gotten a little bit better, but the whole RAM pricing shit that's going on it's astronomical. So it's understandable why it's more expensive.
Right.
RAM is jacked up and it's super hard to get, but
yeah,
it just is terrible release timing, basically, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, especially when we don't know what the next gen's going to cost. If they hit release, next year and they come out and say next gen's the same price,
right?
Maybe that would have done them better, but that didn't. It's not how it rolled.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see where things are headed for sure. But I thought this was interesting news. I don't think a lot of people are going to be talking about it. This is going to be one of those that people just kind of they let this news come out and then wait to see what happens out of it. Now, obviously, there are people attached to make this next movie. So that's the thing is this is still early days on all of this. That these two dudes, Matt and Carl, and writing this script. And I was looking to see from what I gathered, it didn't say what these guys had previously done.
Does it say which movie they're starting with?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Okay. So also it says, I guess it's a producer from Hellboy and Jungle Cruise, along with other films. So
it's Hellboy.
No, right. Which I really like Hellboy 2. That's kind of my favorite.
But the reboots.
Oh yeah. That's a good point.
There's
that
4
nobody's
Hellboy
seen.
movies.
Yeah, I think this is probably OG because it's only listed as Hellboy. But
I don't assume anything.
That's a good point too. That is definitely a good point too. So I'm curious to see. This is one of those things that we should just watch out for and kind of keep an eye on and see what happens with it. Yeah, and good to know that it's brewing. I mean, there's a lot of. I was thinking this was Paramount, but this is Universal. I guess the other plus here is if Universal is leaning into these properties and stuff, they've already got like Nintendo World and stuff at their parks.
Yeah.
If they maybe did like some Atari stuff, that could be kind of cool. Or maybe that's a conflict of interest. I don't know. It's a little weird.
Yeah, rides I could see for sure because there's not lore involved. You don't need to keep me intrigued with the story.
But I mean, if you look at the success of like the Mario Bro movies,
right?
Maybe they're going to do more of an animated thing. Because look at Angry Birds, for example. This isn't the same property, but they took like a very bare bone kind of handheld game and built it out.
Good point. Good point. I was just saying, good point. There's not a deep story involved.
Yeah,
it's like birds trying to save their eggs from pigs.
And then they
Right.
made 2 movies, and I think they're making a 3rd movie now. And they're not bad.
No.
They're not like the best movies
Never
in the
seen 'em.
world.
Yeah.
Will.
Actually, the first Angry Birds movie was pretty good. It was
Yeah,
like when
and
we
the
first
second
had
one's
kids.
not bad, and I don't know what the 3rd one's gonna be about.
Video game. Somebody in the chat was saying video game movies have started getting better. Like they're not as bad as they used to be. It used to be like if a video game movie was coming out, you're like, this is
Yeah.
probably gonna be shit.
Yeah.
The Doom movie.
Yeah,
Is fantastic.
that one.
It's just not a Doom movie.
yeah. That was that. I
Fantastic
not
is
good.
a
That was when The Rock
Oh,
first
that
started
was
acting.
Irad.
I remember seeing it in theaters and being like, ugh. I'm
Dude,
pretty
watched
sure
that
we saw it together
with gays.
with gays.
Oh,
And
I'm
Gaze
thinking being like,
loved
this
it.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not too good. Now, the other piece of news here I brought up partially for Chris because he's a big fan. We haven't seen him around in a while,
Yeah.
but Johnny Depp's back, guys.
I got called Johnny Depp today.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like people call me that.
Yeah.
Cannot see the relationship whatsoever. People are fucking tripping balls.
Right.
Which honestly, he's like 60 something now. So okay, fair. Like,
Right.
if,
You're like,
like,
I'm a
it's
6-year-old. It
current-
makes sense.
Right.
Yeah,
They're
Current
really
state-
saying you look old and
I
haggard.
look like a fat old Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
100%. Got it. But young Johnny Depp, no.
Right,
Hell
that's
no.
it. And before I did want to say I pulled up his comments, but what up, Odin? I know I've seen a lot of you guys popping in and out of here. Love to see y'all in the chat, guys. So with this story, I have it pulled up here. Johnny Depp is back. I want to pull this on a bigger screen. Let's see here. There we go. Maybe.
God.
None of these. I need to fix our shit.
What about the one where we're in the top corner?
Yeah, maybe. There we go. Why
There
not?
we
That's a
go.
weird one, but we'll do it.
But
Why
it
not,
works.
Matt? It works. It works.
I like it.
So this is Johnny Depp in this picture, guys. That's Johnny Depp.
Yes, it is.
They're comparing you
Yep.
to.
Completely and totally
Also me.
unrecognizable. I mean, like I it took me a bit to process this after seeing it. I was kind of blown away. So Johnny Depp is playing Ebenezer. I think this is actually going to be a Netflix movie. The other interesting thing is that this is a Ty West movie of all people.
Really?
Yes. I'm trying.
Surprising. So Ty West, I don't know if you remember, Chris, those horror movies.
Yes.
Oh, I know we've talked. I've heard that name recently.
Yeah,
I think you
he's-
talked about it the last time
He
I
did
was
an
on.
episode of
He did an episode of Widow's Bay.
Widow's Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally did an episode of Widow's Bay, the throwback, like historical episode.
Yeah.
And so he did that. Holy
Holy
freaking shit.
shit.
All right, listen.
Oh my god!
He never misses, guys. ABF with 50 gifted Criticless cast
Holy
membership.
moly!
Brother, you're the freaking man. Thanks
He's
so much.
firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. ABF never misses. So we gotta run this at the very least. Thanks, brother. Love it, dude. Thank you so much.
And if you're in the chat and you got that, show us some of your jaw
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, seriously, launch
Just
off
Jaws,
those
just Jaws.
Pacific Rim things.
Only
And
Jaws.
I am kind of bummed because I got fed, every
Um,
week we get new Glizzy lore,
Yeah.
things to do with hot dogs. You haven't been around for as much of the Glizzy lore.
No,
Chris.
I haven't. I've
we,
missed.
We managed to have a Glizzy
It's
video.
surprising.
Yeah, we've had a
man,
Glizzy video
like sushi.
every single week.
Okay.
Mm.
And I found this very strange Asian girl that has an account that does nothing but talk about hot dogs. And I was really excited to show it, but being that StreamYard is shitting the bed every time we show videos,
Yeah.
I'm a little scared to run any videos at
Sure.
this point.
That's fair.
So, yeah. Thanks, ABF, dude. You're the freaking man. And I did want to show this. So there is footage, actually.
Yeah. Let's go back to
So the crazy thing is this whole Comic-Con situation, literally this was in costume. This isn't footage from the movie. Johnny Depp was at Comic-Con in costume on a set and came out and people were like, holy shit, that's Johnny Depp in costume. And so we actually get to see him in action in this role. I want to see if so this is an X post. Yeah, here we go. So there he is. Johnny Depp in action as Ebenezer. Side profile, you cannot tell this is him at all.
I'm confused as to why do they do a new Christmas Carol like every 2 years?
I mean, I'm
It's-
game. I like the Christmas Carol. Now Scrooge is kind of my favorite now.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to see a new one every 2 years though. They're taking a classic tale and being like, here it is 100 different ways.
Right. Well, and being that Ty West is doing it, I'm like, is this going to be like a legit horror movie? This could be cool.
I mean,
Okay.
they've done a legit horror one. It was the FX special that was like a
Right.
series.
I
just
forgot
a
they
couple
did
years
that.
ago.
That was still probably like 10 years ago, right?
Just
yeah.
a couple.
Yeah, just a couple.
Just a couple 10
That
years.
one is an older one, but
Yeah.
they did one like last year.
Yeah, it was there.
I mean, everybody knows I'm the Grinch.
Right.
I
Right.
don't care about Christmas like at
Mhm.
all.
Mhm.
This feels like Mariah Carey. Like it's they keep doing the same shit over and over again. That's why I appreciate Krampus. Even though I talked
Right.
through the whole time that I watched
That's
it the
true.
first time, I've watched it since. We watched it this
That's
past
right.
Christmas.
Arguably one of the best Christmas movies ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love any.
I'm on board.
Matt is.
I would
That
agree.
one, I don't think it's that good. We watched it again last year, and I'm still just like,
Absurd.
eh.
How do you
It's-
not?
Because it's unique and original. I mean, even though it's an old story, it's
Right.
a classic, but my whole point is it's just like this, like rehashing these same stories over and over again. Like I'm not excited at all. Like
Right.
cool, it's Johnny Depp. Like I haven't seen him in anything. I don't know, has he done anything in the past?
Not really. No.
5
I think
years
this is his first big
since
return. He is filming
The
another
herd
movie.
poop bed situation.
Yeah, the Amber Turd situation.
Yeah. But like I'm not excited about it at all. Like I don't care. Like cool that he's in it, but I'm just not excited whatsoever.
Yeah, I think this would be cool. I'll definitely watch it because I like Christmas movies. But I can guarantee you, if Ty West is doing this, we got Johnny Depp in it. Like this could be the coolest Christmas Carol we've ever seen. Like it has
could be. I'm
potential.
curious to see who the ghost star and what the rest of the cast looks like.
Right. I kind of hope that they play a lot of it close to their chest. The only downfall here is that it's a Netflix movie, and those are so hit or miss. Because
Yeah.
part of what we've seen with the issue with these Netflix movies is that they give too much creative control to where these creators just kind of go wild. But then we have other issues where it's just like a quality dip, or it feels like it's made for Netflix and the cinematography sucks. But I could see a creator like Ty West kind of doing his own thing. Now, granted,
Yeah.
I don't love everything he does, though. Also, with that being said, like I have not loved his movies. So, excuse me, I'm dying.
Too many dicks.
Did you say too many dicks?
What?
Is that what you
Who,
said?
who would say that? Huh? I think you're hearing things.
I am pretty sure I quietly heard someone
This
mumble that.
guy. What's on your mind?
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Why are you gay?
So yeah, I think this is cool. It's one of those other things where it's like it's cool it's a good thing to know that's happening. Good to have on your radar.
Yeah.
It could be great. It could be terrible. I just want to see Johnny Depp because I want to see him back because I love him. He just always puts 110% in, and just we like when Johnny Depp plays characters,
Yeah.
like not just a normal person, but when he's really going for it. Like with this, he is very much
Fair.
playing a character,
That's a good point.
right?
Yeah. He does good characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that could be this. This could be an iconic role for him, like if he really just goes all in. So
Briscoe said it's not a Netflix movie.
It's not.
Distributed by Paramount.
Oh, interesting. So then that sounds like things have changed because initially that is what I had heard was happening with this movie. So
What the articles say?
I could be completely wrong. Let's see. The article I felt like didn't have a lot of info on the movie itself. It was just talking about. Oh no, you're right. Yes, it is Paramount that's putting this out. So actually, that's great news.
Yeah, because then it's going to be a theatrical.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Why would you not, if you have Johnny Depp, like trapping like a Johnny Depp movie just on Netflix or on a streaming service seems like a
Right.
disservice to the movie itself.
Oh, it definitely does. I had heard early talks of people saying that was what was going to happen with it. So that I'm very happy that that's not the case. If it's going to be a theatrical release and it's coming out November 13th, so it's fairly good timing, a little bit before Christmas.
Yeah,
It
or
could
really-
still be out there right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. I'll be watching it. I'll check it out. Absolutely. Especially with it getting theatrical release. Like, why the hell not?
Yeah.
Good for Johnny. So I
Yeah.
think this could be cool.
I'm happy for him. For sure.
So I do want to go ahead. What we're going to do, I will take a risk. There are two other things that we'll talk about news and then we'll do that before we take another risk showing media. I'm just so scared after freaking StreamYard keeps shitting the bed on us. But we
I
did
think
have
it's because you're showing media.
right.
That
That's
seems to be like the only time it happens.
wow.
It's super weird. Super
ECMA or
or
something.
right. It could
They
just
don't
be
like TikTok.
right. It could just be TikTok. And we do have a 20 that just came through. I want to pull that one up really fast because Bob Loves Movies is here, consistent as
Bob.
always, per usual. Bob for $20 says, "Hey guys, Depp as Scrooge doesn't look too bad. I hope it's good. I have to head out for the night, but I'll catch the rest on replay. Enjoy your night. Thanks, Bob.
See you, Bob.
Yeah, dude.
Later,
Enjoy
Bob.
your night, too. And thanks for the 20. Thank you very much, dude. And go check out Bob and Dad's Turn to Talk. They do their Tuesday night shows. If you don't want to catch us, him and Holly on Main Event, those guys during the middle of that are live and doing their thing, and they have a fun show over there. So make sure to check Bob and them out. And I did want to show this. We've all started noticing. So we had Margaret Riggle drop it. We got 10 gems. I don't know what these mean, but
Gems.
it's a thing that's happening now.
I'm a goblin, so I like gems.
Exactly. There you
like
go.
we're in like Zelda or something. Like,
Right.
I got 10 gems.
Yeah, so now we know when people do this. We used to not know, so that's a gold coin, whatever that means. But thanks, Margaret Riggle. And my wife turned around and did one as well. So 10 gems for a gold coin. So whatever that is, I have no idea. I've heard
I prefer Schmeckles, but I
Right.
guess gold coins.
that would be actually pretty funny if they did Schmeckles instead. So yeah, see, and there we go. Corn Pop again with 6 gems.
Chili.
It's chili.
Mm.
I guess these are images. So is that like a bowl of chili? We can't see what it looks
Ooh,
like.
what's the currency exchange rate that's happening here? There's 10 coins for a schmeckle.
right?
There's 6 for a chili.
Right, or maybe it's a chili pepper.
I
I want a bowl of chili, not a
Mm.
chili pepper. I mean, I do like chili pepper.
I want a bowl of chili.
Right.
Yeah.
So see, you guys are
Uh-oh.
showing us. There we go.
gems
What?
is the
Clutch.
Okay, so you have a
Is it picture of
manual.
a car.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
What is that? But then Mo is in here with a freaking happy poop. There's
Or
Mm.
10
10 gems is a happy poop.
I'm here for happy poops.
Okay, so a happy poop is the same as a gold coin.
Right.
I word exchange rate.
Maybe
Right.
you get to pick out. Maybe it's like you spend X amount and then you get to pick out.
Maybe.
Well,
I'm
that's
willing
probably
to
what it
bet
is.
these are supposed to be emojis, but there's some plugin that isn't working.
Oh, it's StreamYard doesn't. They've just started allowing this. Apparently,
Gotcha.
they've been in YouTube for a while, but we never knew that they would come through if people would do them.
Yeah.
So now we know.
Oh, Granola Grand did 67 or 67.
That's
67.
Matt had
Oh,
a
it does.
stroke.
67 gems. And
Yeah.
it says 6-7.
Interesting. Okay, so chili. So yeah, this is clearly he did.
There's a lot of alerts for these
67
coins. and
Yeah, they're
gems.
going nuts. This is wild.
I want to know what's the exchange rate.
Yeah,
for gems
I wanted
to
to know
dollars.
what's
going on YouTube?
How
Yeah.
many pennies do we have right now?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like, are these cents? What are they? Oh God, they're.
And maybe they're free.
Maybe they are.
Huh.
Free. Who knows?
Flowing in.
It is definitely filling up our starred chat. over
Press
here.
F.
So
All right.
yeah, because
F in the chat.
Jeez. All right, we're gonna
Who
get to
said
the rest
hi,
of these
Chris?
in a minute. So
Fire.
Hi,
yeah,
Quag.
Quagmire did. He popped
baby.
in. Quagmire for 5 popped
Cheers,
in. And said, hi,
bud.
Chris. So thanks for that. Thanks for the $5. And obviously Chris is very happy to see you.
Always happy to see
Always happy. Now, before we get to this stack of gems, I did want to talk about, and I want to show some things that aren't media, so it's
Good luck.
probably not going to crash our stream.
Well,
I
you're
say-
already crashing.
I say
As we crash.
as the stream is crashing, oh no, this is not good.
It's a good freeze point, though.
It is a
Look
good-
at that stash.
Yep, it
It's like a
definitely.
handlebar, man.
Yeah, the question:
I'd hold on to that and
can chat hear us? My screen on my computer is completely black right now.
do you think it's your computer?
I'm starting
Your computer
to
taking
wonder.
a poo poo?
I'm starting to wonder, which is crazy because this computer's like not been used at all. So I'm going to we're going to do this again. It's
How much
clear
porn have you been watching?
that zero. This is an unsullied computer, and I am pissed. So this is clearly this is this is clearly a thing that
They can
happened.
hear everything we're saying, but they just can't see us.
Right, they just can't see us.
No.
They've got the floating head. I'm really getting pissed at StreamYard / this computer. So
we want a refund.
yeah, I do, dude. For how much we pay for StreamYard, which is like $600 a freaking year or something, like yeah, it would be nice. So what I wanted to pull up here, and I'm trying to decide if we even have live chat right now with this, which a lot of you guys are used to watching floating heads like this, so maybe it's okay.
I've never spent money.
So let's see here. I am pulling up. You guys, what are y'all talking about? What's
Nothing.
Oh,
Don't worry
we're
about it.
just
Don't worry
trying
about
to
it.
figure out this whole thing.
Stop
so I
being
pulled
nosy.
up YouTube to look, and it is a gifting thing.
y'all
but
are
I
talking
had
about the
like
schmeckles?
1,000?
Yeah.
Schmeckles. You're off here talking about how we're not working.
I want to
We're
know
talking
about
schmeckles.
chili. I want some chili now.
Oh my God, what are we doing? What are we doing? This show fucking sucks.
I'm trying to get on the same plane as all the other people here.
Look, we have always been the highest quality of entertainment
Yeah.
and production of all the podcasts /
right.
streams out there.
Yeah, everybody knows. And look, see, I'm still frozen here.
Yeah.
Literally the only.
I want to draw a dick going into your mouth. Somebody do it. Screenshot it. Give me the picture.
Screenshot that. Literally the only way to fix it is to restart everything, which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So here's the X story here. Everybody's been talking about this. I did a short for it the other day. I don't know if either of you guys happened to stumble into the short I did. But basically the situation here is that Rotten Tomatoes is getting called out big time right now because of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
A while back, Rotten Tomatoes added a verified audience score.
Yeah.
And the way that this score works is that, so this actually really got triggered when they got bought by Fandango. So there's already a conflict of interest happening here, which is that if you want a verified review on Rotten Tomatoes, you have to buy your movie tickets through Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
okay.
That.
Yeah, so through Fandango, which is Rotten Tomatoes. That's the only way that your review counts, unless it goes through a vetting system. But people have started finding out that the vetting system is basically just that for whatever is controversial currently. Like, let's say that it's really popular to hate something, pretty much only hating things.
Yeah.
Is if it's really popular to hate something currently, quote unquote popular to hate, then basically they're just not going to fucking let your reviews go through. So what they're doing is they're holding reviews behind a wall and never actually releasing them. Well, what ended up happening is some Redditors, and we know how Redditors are, man. They're like a fucking dog with a bone. And if they start researching things and digging down a rabbit hole, they're either going to prove it right or wrong, and then it's going to become part of reality.
Right.
And so basically, somebody started digging into Rotten Tomatoes, started looking into the code and seeing, because basically what they were doing was that it is still visible what reviews are getting held back.
Weird choice.
Yeah. And so it's in the code. So basically, though, there is a little bit deceptive here, which is that people did the math and they're like, well, that means that only the Odyssey would only have a 56%. That's not exactly the case. What it really is that 56% is only factored out of the reviews that aren't verified. So that's only those reviews. It's not those added into the main total.
Sure.
But still, there's a whole lot of kind of gray area here,
right?
And weird things with it, because it's like, first off, they shouldn't be holding reviews back. Like they should, and it's clearly only negative.
The thing was that they had like 2,000 approved like posters or critics.
No, well, that's for critic reviews. I'm talking about audience reviews.
Oh, audience.
This is audience reviews only.
Right.
Gotcha.
No. Yeah, this is audience reviews only. And so, there is a good chance, like Sid said, it's probably would honestly be somewhere probably in like
that's exactly. That's why I was pointing at you. Is that it's probably closer to my score,
right?
Which I'm sure y'all poo-pooed on.
No.
Definitely Mo. I know Mo hated my review.
Actually, I have a lower opinion of it than Mo now. My opinion has gotten so low for this movie that I don't know that it can go. I can't.
Mo was like preaching on the street corner, downtown Charlotte, about how doo-doo this movie.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, it's turned into me that's become that person, because as time has gone by, I just decided that I hate this movie. But that aside, so this whole hubbub though has caused people to call Rotten Tomatoes into question, which is good.
Yeah.
Because they should have been in question a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
They've been. We know that not only are they been holding things back, we know that they have in the past deleted like large quantities of reviews.
Yeah.
So being that that's the case and that this is happening, everybody's got Rotten Tomatoes under a microscope, and it's helped us a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people are checking out Criticless. We've got some new people coming in. And actually, I wanted to pull it up here, and I don't know if I saved his. Well, never mind. I'm not sharing any other screens. That would be a giant mistake. But basically, there's another guy who went really viral. And he has basically been poking at Rotten Tomatoes system, and he's been dropping reviews with new accounts for negative reviews and then for positive reviews. Every positive review goes through, every negative review goes away. This guy has had reviews that have been held for over 5 days now and have still not been released by Rotten Tomatoes.
So, but that's the question that's always been in our mind regarding Rotten Tomatoes is what's positive? Because their whole not splat system, it's like, is it a 70%? Is it over 80? Like, we don't know. It's not 50, right? Like in ours, it's like
70% and up is positive.
Yeah, it's like an arbitrary number that feels fluid.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is because all critics and reviews don't work on the same system either.
Right.
They could be a star system, they could be a point system, they could be
right.
So like everybody, all of their critic reviews are off of a different scale.
Yeah.
Where it's not like everybody's unanimously on the same scale.
It's like a 3 out of 5 stars is a splat.
Right.
But it's higher than 50%. So it's kind of like, is that really a splat?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So all of this has put Rotten Tomatoes into question, which is great for us. And I do have... I really have a lot of things today I wanted to pull up. I'm really aggravated that they're kind of doing this with our StreamYard. But basically, there's a guy named Professor Orto who's actually on Criticless now. His post went absolutely bonkers viral. Like we're talking, this thing got 53,000 likes at this point on X. On X.
Oh.
No, on X.
Holy shit.
But he's been posting and kind of cataloging everything that's been happening. He's actually started using Criticless, which is really cool. You can go find him. It's Professor Orto is the guy's name. But he dropped a review over with us, and his review wasn't even like totally hateful. He's not like this is the worst movie ever, whatever.
Yeah.
He gave it like a 50% or something.
Sure.
And they're just even not letting that review through. So all of this is to say that the general consensus now is that they are completely, like the mainstream media at large is gaslighting us on the opinions of the Odyssey.
Well, and that's what my problem has been with Rotten Tomatoes, besides their whole critic crap. We don't know that their audience score is any sort of like accurate. They'll be like, oh, 10,000 people reviewed this.
Right.
You can't see those people.
Right.
You can't click in and be like, oh.
Yeah.
Like this person, that person, this other person reviewed it.
Right.
They just say the score and the number.
Yeah.
Right.
How do we know
if it's legit or
that those are legit?
Well, yeah, because
they're just pumped and fake numbers.
Yeah, and IMDb has done similar things with actually obviously deleting reviews and whatever. And then it's like what puts into question like what is even review bombing, quote unquote, right? Because it's like you can positively review bomb something as well.
Yeah,
like all of these hot button things, but they only consider negative opinions on things as being review bombing.
Yeah, it matters whether or not the company is getting paid,
right,
for those reviews.
Right.
So if it's bombing, that means it's against their income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it hurts them.
Yep.
Well, yeah. So this whole thing has been an absolute crap show. Everybody's got their pitchforks out for Rotten Tomatoes, which is great for us.
Yeah.
It's bringing new people to us. So if you find new accounts, well, yeah, right. If you find new accounts within Criticless, you know, it could have come from this stuff. Let's definitely make sure to stay active and be encouraging reviews and all of that stuff because these new users, obviously we have a very positive ecosystem and with the way that Criticless works.
Yeah.
And I'd love to continue to grow off of this momentum of this bad press that Rotten Tomatoes is generating.
But that's also the great thing about Criticless is that, like Matt was saying, is that you can actually go into these users who have negative or positive or any kind of review that you do or don't agree with and look at what they review outside of the movie that you interacted with.
Right.
So like, you know, if somebody has a complete opposite review of or opinion of what you have for any specific movie, you can go into their profile and see what they thought about other movies if they have reviewed everything.
Right.
And then make a decision whether or not you should listen to their opinion based on their other reviews. That's why we have that whole friends with benefits. So like that's why, you know, you can be selective with that and, you know, choose people that you agree with or if you want to be edgy, an edgelord, and, you know, friends with the benefit people that you don't agree with.
Right.
And maybe challenge yourself, be like,
have a potentially more.
Yeah, let's check out, like, if these people say they hate it, let me go check it out. So all that to say, Criticless has a great system set up to where you can, you know, challenge yourself or actually get an accurate review of what people think about things and whether or not you can trust them on things.
Right. Exactly.
Add over.
Right. Yeah, no,
Pay
I
me.
like it. That
Pay
was
me,
good.
Blank.
Pay you?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's my 10 shekels?
I'll send you a.
we have we got a slew of shekels.
Yeah, dude, it's
up here,
crazy.
so.
Whatever these coins are,
It's ridiculous. So, guys, what we're going to do, give us 2 seconds. I'm going to bring our screen back and get over this BS because I'm really aggravated with it. And we'll just stop screen sharing for the rest of the episode because this is absurd.
the content therein.
We're back. We're back.
Right.
We're here and we have a camera. So we're gonna figure this out, guys, and hopefully next week this will stop happening. So let's see here. Basically, that was most of what I wanted to talk about with this Rotten Tomatoes situation. Unfortunately, we can't show it. I even had it in the title. Luckily, I changed it before we even started talking about all of this. But I wanted to talk about two things that have come out of Comic-Con today is a new Resident Evil trailer and a new Clayface trailer. So 2 horror movies set to come out this year. I was going to kind of poll the audience, hear from you guys what y'all think about these 2 movies. If you're excited, we were going to show the trailers and stuff, but I am not doing that. Not happening because of this crazy issue.
Smart.
Yeah. So you guys, I'm guessing, have not seen either of these new trailers.
I saw them both.
You saw them both, Matt?
Yeah.
So where are you sitting with these 2 movies? And
I mean, I guess we'll wait and see. I wasn't blown away by either of them
really?
personally.
Okay.
I mean, I've already saw the Resident Evil. Like we saw the first one.
Right.
This one just seems to build on a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing popped out at me as crazy. I'm like, okay, it's just still be exciting. Clayface, I'm really on the fence about. I don't think he deserves his own movie.
Oh, no, I agree there.
This is like taking a lesser version of a character like the Joker and giving them a whole movie. He's a B or C tier Batman villain. Does not deserve an entire movie.
Yeah.
It's a very strange choice. Obviously, everything that James Gunn is currently doing with the DC new universe is weird and a lot of it's bad. Honestly, though, the funny thing is, which I guess, well, yeah, because Penguin's not part of this either. That's
Matt Reeves. Oh,
that's Matt Reeves.
Though?
Nope, this is not Matt Reeves.
Oh.
It has officially been announced that this is this is going to be connected to the current DC universe, and this is the same Clayface from Creature Commandos. So this is that Clayface supposedly.
I'm thinking.
Remember him in?
Oh yeah, he was a big like thing at the very end of the season. He was impersonating Rick Flag and stuff. I think.
I don't remember that at all.
I think he was
I don't
impersonating.
think I've seen.
He was impersonating someone, and there was a whole scene in a house, and they fight him, and it was near the end of the season.
Oh,
Creature Commandos.
It's coming back to me.
Yeah.
I do remember that now.
Yeah, and see, the big thing is that like the fact that we have not, if this is part of the DC universe, and we're starting with a Clayface movie before Batman, no sense whatsoever.
That's why I thought this was a Matt Reeves.
Yeah,
it would be perfect,
and it looks like it fits into the Matt
Reeves
Reeves
universe,
right? And so there's also been talks of reshoots for this movie, and everyone is speculating that Batman has been added to it, and this is our reveal of Batman.
That is exactly what I was. This would be a cool way to set that up.
Right.
It would be like a not traditional way of introducing the new Batman.
Yeah. And so the other thing I don't know if you know about, Chris, and I'm sorry, I'm trying.
There's many things, a great many things I don't know about. Probably the vast majority.
You're not wrong. There is definitely some truth to that. So this Clayface movie, the one thing that I think that will get you excited about it specifically is that this is written by Mike Flanagan, who did Haunting on Hill House.
Oh,
and
I know the Flanny.
Yeah.
Mr. Flanny.
All of those movies. And we know, or shows, he's done some excellent work. Basically, even all of his movies that he's written have been pretty successful on top of the shows.
Right.
So you haven't seen the trailer, but this trailer, they're going full body horror. Like this is.
Hell yeah.
Which they have to. That's the whole Clayface thing.
Right. So this movie is weird. It's gross. It's unsettling. There's things where like he's on an airplane and his eyeballs are like pulling shut and the skin is going over top of his eyeballs and he's having to cut them open with a knife. And like it's full rated R. It's going to be.
Hell yeah. And this is DC.
It's DC.
But not Matt Reeves. Still.
Not Matt Reeves.
Still. I'm like, this doesn't make sense for James Gunn.
Yeah. So I am of two minds. I'm excited for what it is as an isolated thing.
Sure.
Mhm.
As part of the DC universe, I'm just like, what are we doing?
Dude, there's nothing about the DC universe that I'm excited about. Like,
yeah.
the
The new
they're
Lantern
all,
show is going to be ass.
They're all flops. It's
Yeah.
they have proven themselves to be terrible time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
Their shows are okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best I can say about it.
Yeah.
I'm not excited.
James Gunn's shit in the bed right now. So he's really, because Lanterns isn't going to save him. We can all almost, like, if Lanterns is a success, which I don't think it will be, it's going to be like the most shocking thing ever.
Yeah.
But I don't think Lanterns is what's going to save him. And even still, even if Clayface is a masterpiece, I don't think it's going to save him.
Yeah.
You're using their Lanterns could be cool. I'm still like on the fence. I'm indifferent to a lot of it. Like I'm gonna sit down pretty like blank slate with that,
Right.
and it could be really cool. I'm not gonna like opine on that one way or the other yet.
Right.
Clayface is not something that's gonna launch the franchise forward.
Well,
It's just not.
Yeah. Because that's the other thing is following up that is the new Superman movie, who I highly doubt Clayface is going to be in.
Yeah, why would he be in that?
Why would he be in it? Neither way, it sounds like there's going to be about 1 million characters in that movie. I just, none of what James Gunn is doing makes any sense to me. Like, none of it. And
Yeah.
Supergirl is going to go down as like one of the biggest bombs ever.
It's definitely up there.
It is gargantuan sized bomb. So I am just, I'm very hesitant, but I hope it's good.
Sweet Potato's got it right.
Yeah.
Paramount needs to hurry up and stop.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
government
Hurry up.
stop trying to like
Interfere with it. Yeah. So
I
that's,
heard it was official.
well,
they-
no, it was, and now it's not. Basically, a whole
I
bunch.
literally saw that on the cable news
Yeah,
network
but last
today.
week- Oh, today you saw.
Today.
that.
Oh, today. Maybe something changed today, but they were tied up with a bunch of legal stuff. The reason I have not talked about it on this show is because every other day it's different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like
It literally changes on a day. to day.
it keeps
Well,
going back.
Yeah, I
and
don't
forth.
know. This is the first I saw of it, and it was on
Yeah.
the cable TV at our
Which one?
cafeteria. It's a
It doesn't
local.
Right.
No idea.
So we'll see. Clayface could be cool. It could be not. I think the trailer looks good. I'm excited.
I think the only thing good that DC's done is Matt Reeves' Batman and the Penguin.
Yeah.
They do have great animated shows, but outside of that,
Right. Well, and all of that is still not connected to what James Gunn is doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, and like the Matt Reeves stuff, not connected. Now the other thing I brought up is with Resident Evil. A lot of people are on the fence because this movie is not like an adaptation. It is set in the world of. This is in the world of Resident Evil. I am very excited because I think that Zach Krieger is one of the best current working directors. I love Weapons. I think it is phenomenal. It was my favorite film last year. Chris, have you still not seen Weapons? You really need to see Weapons.
I'll add it to my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
I
list
did
is
watch
stacking.
all of Widow's Bay.
Let's
More
go.
importantly, you need to watch Obsession.
I
think
will.
before-
That's the
Yeah.
next on my list.
Yeah.
Is Obsession.
Yeah.
And then I guess, well, because I still need to watch fucking X-Men and shit.
Yeah.
So much.
Your list keeps
Nothing
stacking
but
up.
time, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's endless
True.
time.
Everybody.
And Riskett said that, yeah, the court order has frozen the deal. So, and that's what I was pretty sure
Yeah.
was the case. And so with Resident Evil, the thing is, I really like Zach Krieger.
Mhm.
I trust him to make a very competent film. Whether it is going to be a good Resident Evil film or not, don't know.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're planning on connecting any of this to the games and stuff, who knows? I have a feeling this could still be an excellent film. It might just not be an excellent Resident Evil film. His whole goal was basically like, I want this to feel like it's set in the world of Resident Evil, and I want it to feel like you're playing one of the games. And there have been people that came out and have seen it that talked outside of their NDA, basically, and saw the screeners and stuff, and were basically like, this is an 1.5 hour long movie that is balls to the wall. It does not stop. It does not waste time. And it's basically like Mad Max meets zombies.
Oh,
So,
I mean, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is like I think I'm gonna like the movie a lot. I have not played the Resident Evil games very much, so I won't be able to be like, "Oh, this isn't Resident Evil." I grew up on the Resident Evil movies, which people really get pissed off of.
right, right.
Talking about Resident Evil. So for me, I'm just like, yeah, let's go. but I'm more like tired of zombies. So
Right.
Yeah.
But like you said, like Krieger is one of those directors. I'm like, he could easily knock this out of the ballpark. This could be a very surprising movie. And I really think those trailers we've seen are maybe like the first 5 to 10 minutes of the movie.
Right.
I don't think we've seen what this movie.
I don't
really
think I don't think they're showing shit.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, like there are absolutely Resident Evil creatures and stuff in this.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it looks cool. Like the trailer looks good. I think he's really good at horror. He's also very good at comedy, but he's very good at mixing in comedy in a way in which like you can interpret it as comedy or not. Like, which is what I like about him. But some people, it kind of flies over their head. Like there are people that interpret his movies. And I mean, you saw Barbarian. It's the same dude that did Barbarian.
Okay.
Like a lot of Barbarian was very funny, but it was also creepy and weird and freaky.
Yeah.
And,
True.
so,
and you didn't know what was going to happen.
No, you don't know what's happening in his movies. I actually saw Zach Krieger, so this is a little fun little anecdote here. If you've seen interviews and stuff, he is doing a lot of talking right now. He said what he does when he writes a script is he just sits down and he's like, I'm writing a script for this movie. And he writes it without stopping, like without,
Really?
like he just runs it. And what he tells himself is, this is so absurd. He says that there is a little group of, I think, fairies or some type of mythical creatures.
Gremlins.
Yeah, like gremlins, whatever, that are going to fix his script when he's done.
Oh, yeah.
Now, he is
Fairy.
the gremlin. He is the fairy.
Yeah,
He's the person that fixes his script.
Right.
But he was basically like, I write it in a way in which like I'm not worried about it. I'm just like I'm writing a story. Like I'm going from start to finish, and everything is leading to another thing, and someone else has to fix the fucking mess that I just made.
Sure.
And so he compartmentalizes himself away from having to fix it.
Which makes sense because he was a comedian, and as we know, all comedians are broken, and a lot of broken people compartmentalize themselves. So the fact that he is like, oh yeah, I do that when I'm writing. I'm like, yep,
right,
checked out.
I mean, it's literally the mythological idea of the muse.
Right.
Like, that's like it.
Right.
Like the muse is going to.
And so that's the big thing with him. And like, you know, I'm not a diehard Resident Evil fan, but like I recently played RE2 all the way through. Beardo's pushing me to play more. I have some of the others. I've been interested in playing them. Like I own them. I need to play them. But like I like the Resident Evil games, but I'm not hyper hardcore on the lore. But the big question here is just like if the fans will be okay with what he's doing here. But my big thing is just like every time I see this dude talk, I'm just like, I love this guy. Like he's
you're just like, you're awesome.
Yeah.
I get you, man.
Right. Like this dude's legit.
Yeah. I think honestly, like the best route for him to go is to just make a good movie
Mhm.
and not necessarily appease the fans because like you haven't played the games. I haven't played all the games. I played a few of them. Matt.
I've played a couple. Yeah.
So I think his best route out of this, jury of 3 is to just, make a good movie and, fit in the story as he can. But
that's also the interesting thing. He's said he's making it in the world of, but not tying it to
that's
specifically any game.
I think that's great.
I agree.
I think what they should do with this
Smart
movie, and I think that it would soften the blow for a lot of fans, is this movie's called Resident Evil. I think that they should have done some type of branding to where it's like a Resident Evil story, like literally in the title, like as part of it. Like, honestly, don't think they should have called it Resident Evil. Like wherever this is set in, or like whatever
unless it really steps into it somehow.
Yeah.
And he could. So that's the other thing here is that people have seen it and people were like, this isn't the game. Like it's not introducing those characters, whatever. He could have potentially cast or filmed some other stuff that wasn't in that early cut. Like there could be some things where like well, let's say, what if it's just following this totally unconnected character, and by the end of it, what really happens is like, hey, we're tying it into Chris Redfield, or wait, is it Chris Redfield? Is that his name? Chris? Fuck, I can't remember the names. But anyways, it ties it into the Resident Evil characters. Now I'm blanking. I wish I could remember their names, and I'm going to catch shit for this. But anyways,
it's too much to keep it track.
Yes, adds in the characters from the games right at the end. Like that could be cool to basically lead into being like, I've introduced you to this world. I did get it right. Thanks, caveat. But yeah, introduce them into it somewhere in this movie, but like they're not the characters of this movie. And he's basically like, I'm kicking off a franchise.
Yeah.
Like he's a dude that thrives for his own stories anyways. Basically sets up how these movies tonally are going to be, how this world works.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm going to do some other shit, but here's your playground. I've made it. Here's a couple characters for a future movie.
I mean, he could, if it's good, he could stick around. Like, I'm not opposed to that.
Right. And
I
Leon
don't-
Kennedy, that's another big one.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
Leo.
like him to just do his independent movies. Like, it's cool that he's doing a Resident Evil movie. I think that's like a passion thing for him.
Yeah.
But his other movies have been so cool and independent
Right.
that I hate for him to like hitch himself to like established
Right.
like
Well,
genre.
Where he doesn't have the artistic liberty to do what
Right.
he wants to.
Right.
Right. Sure.
well, yeah, I would prefer for him to just work on his own things, but like
Yeah.
I'm interested in him doing this. I'm hoping that this is just a kickoff to a franchise and he goes back to his own shit.
Look, the fact that it's only an hour and a half is amazing. I will watch it just for that fact. I
Yeah.
think people are making too long of movies, and
Right.
so for something, especially Resident Evil, for it to be an hour and a half.
Well, yeah,
I
after
was
seeing the
on-
Odyssey, dude, during the Odyssey, there was literally a point where I was like, I was starting to have to pee. We were in this like precarious theater, and I'm like, it's going to be really hard for me to pee.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold it. And then I was like, we've been here a long time. Surely we've got 30 minutes. And I looked, and we had been in there for like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those like, fuck! Like,
Yeah. You do have the world's smallest
I do.
uterus.
Bladder.
yes,
Go
Vlad,
uterus.
we're going.
Yeah. But yes, it was a very long movie.
Yeah, it's super long. So after that, I'm like, hey, bring me the the shorter movies. But my other thing with talking about both of these is that they are what's trending right now. They're what's coming out of Comic-Con. Horror is hot right now. Like it is the genre.
What's the top horror movie right now?
Obsession
Obsession. Okay.
Obsession.
and Backrooms.
That's fair.
They're the two biggest movies of the year,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're both horror indie films.
And they're both Gen Z oriented.
Yes.
So I've heard.
Right.
I haven't
And
seen
so I think that both of these movies, regardless of the one being connected to DC and regardless of this one being connected to Resident Evil,
Mhm.
I think both of these films have the potential to do very well. They both look well made. And they both have very talented people connected to them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I think that, I'm not going to hold my breath, but at the same time, I think both of these movies could be really received really well, and both of them should have been made for fairly cheap. And that is one of the big things about Zach Krieger is he's known to make movies on the slim.
Yeah.
Well,
type
that's what
budget.
makes horror such a great thing is that
Right.
they can
So
be
good.
made for cheap. Whereas
True.
you have things like Moana,
Right.
where it costs 250 million, I think, and it's not going to make that back.
That's a weird,
Yeah.
weird pull. Is that like? Is it coming? Is there another?
They did
one
a live action Moana. There
They
was-
did.
recently?
Yes, with the Rock,
Oh, it bombed really bad.
and it's bombed really hard.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
It might bomb harder than Supergirl,
No,
or it's gonna be close.
It's not going to bomb that bad,
Yeah.
but it is not doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not doing good at all. Very poorly received because also it's like that's a 10-year-old movie that you're making a live action adaptation on, and everyone kind of hates The Rock now. So
Yeah, The Rock is not the zeitgeist.
no, he kind of torpedoed himself. So I did want to get to some more supers here, but with those two movies, check out those two trailers. I would have loved to walk through them on this, but clearly with this precarious stream situation that we are dealing with, I'm super scared to share pretty much anything because it is crashing our shit. So what I am going to pull up though is we have Jason Elson in here for $2 and says, any suggestions for creating a cool video backdrop? What do you mean by video?
I'm not
A
autistic.
giant tiger jumping out of the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
What do you
I'm
use?
sorry.
Fair enough.
Jason, what are you using your video backdrop for? Like for making YouTube videos or
Funeral procession.
what do we do? A funeral procession?
Right.
Because everyone knows that those have video backdrops,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Let
need
it-
context.
Yeah. Let us know what.
But I
your-
do like the touch.
Obviously, Thundarius is right. Boobs is the answer.
Hmm.
Boobs is always the answer. Let's be fair.
Yep.
Like when in doubt, boobs.
Nobody's going to be upset about it.
No.
Yeah, nobody.
Man-
Literally no
An
one.
old grandparent.
Not even the gays.
No,
I said old
yeah.
grandparent, but yeah. not
Old
pleased.
grandparents?
Not even old gay grandparents. They love them.
Yeah, they do. So, Jason, I guess the chat has decided, and we have as well. Boobs is your answer.
Boobs.
I like how the chat's like just Darius.
Yeah, the chat is Justin theirs. Yes, but I'm sure the chat agrees too, because as we said, no one disagrees with that.
Exactly.
Thanks for the twofer, Jason. And yeah, if a little bit more context, I might be able to answer that. So Wyoming Sasquatch for 5 says, Blaine, the thumbs up is gay hard to see. That one has clicked it. I know. Hold on a minute.
There's commas in there.
Is there commas?
Blaine, comma.
Yes.
The thumbs up is gay,
Gay,
comma.
comma.
Hard to see that one has clicked it.
Nope. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
'Kay.
That one. I thought that one comma. But
That-
you're right.
It's like
You're right.
yeah,
That one, as in that one, is yourself.
yeah.
Yes.
That
That one has clicked it.
I know the neon is the theme.
Not team. Yes.
Yeah. But it needs to be solid green. ... StreamYard sucks.
StreamYard does suck.
Agreed.
Yes. Also,
Thank you, Chris.
you're almost as good at punctuation as Matt is. So with this, yeah, I'm curious. I
Do
almost
we control the thumbs up?
I think he's talking about in Criticless.
he's talking about in Criticless the neon green thumbs up. So we could potentially make it darker. I'm also wondering, I think I responded to him or someone else that mentioned this a while back. It could also be potentially a colorblind issue. There is some stuff that we need to potentially address with some of that stuff. We are going to make another potentially, like, we have to, just for like legal
There's
reasons.
federal
There's
laws
federal
that-
laws now connected to this.
Yeah.
So we mostly comply with all of that stuff, but we are talking about basically making like a TISM version of the site, or like
Black and white. My wife's been asking for this since like
yeah.
it launched.
Yeah.
There should be a slider that's just like, do you have autism?
Yeah. What level of autism do you have? Slide scale, and then it just slowly changes it. Yeah, it is kind of one of those things. Like I get it. We've looked into some of that stuff. We'll let you know when we do change some of that. Like I said, we might make a toggle to where it could potentially just change the background, which makes it easier to see. And that could solve all of it anyway. So keep a lookout. We've got some stuff coming on the horizon, hopefully soon here. A lot is brewing. And y'all have seen Bob Rogers around in the platform. If you're a regular user, Bob's helping us with some things as well. So we'll see what shakes out with all of that. And we'll be making some quality of life changes soon. So thanks, Wyoming Sasquatch, for the $5. And Caveat Ties for 2 says, are they going to make a movie based on the E.T. game?
It's the whole Atari thing.
Right. It is the, what is it, the worst video game ever made?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They literally notoriously, they all got sent to a dump. And like a landfill. And so now it's like copies of it are hard to find. And did we freeze literally without even sharing anything? StreamYard is
taken to doo-doo.
Not good. Not good.
Another handlebar mustache moment.
Yeah, it is. So
brought to you by StreamYard.
Yeah, brought to you by StreamYard. So the question is, can chat hear us? Hopefully you guys can still hear us. It is not even letting me turn off the camera or do anything.
Okay, so catching up. It's catching up.
Is it catching up? Yeah, this is not good. And if my wife is watching, if this plays any role in it, tell all of the children to stop streaming anything and everything currently.
I don't think it's your internet.
I don't think it's our internet. I think it's StreamYard. But just to add to it, I did just stop streaming the thing. Let's see if I turned her camera off. Oh, there we're good. We're good.
All right.
So it didn't fully die. All right, good to know. Yes, audio is still good. That's good.
Thank you, Biscuit.
Criticless 5PS. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I swear this is a StreamYard issue. It's either it could be
it's got to be a StreamYard issue.
We're a strong 240p stream here.
Well, because that's the thing is every time it does this, I check my like internet speeds and stuff, and they're like through the roof. Like they're great. So it's either a computer or a StreamYard or both.
I don't think it's your computer.
I don't think it is either. So that's how that goes. But so what we will go ahead and do, since this whole stream has been derailed by StreamYard running like shit, what I am going to do is go ahead and I say we talk about the movie. Let's go ahead and talk about, which we do have plenty of supers and stuff. We're going to definitely pop it down as well.
Speed run the supers.
Yeah, we can. We do have a lot of gems in here as well. We did have a clutch,
whatever they mean,
30 gems from Toby. Thank you, Toby Sarah. Thanks a bunch. And John McKinley, for $4.99 says, Yo, Blaine.
They have the bro science, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Da.
Little connected to our yesterday's bro science
Donkey.
lore. So, yes, thanks, John McKinley, for the fiber. And yeah, bro science. Hail bro science. Hail Criticless cast. Good to see you in here, John. And yeah, you guys were definitely popping in with the gems. 30 gems. Clutch from Caveat Ties. No idea what that means. And Bookstore Thor, what's up, buddy? How's it going? And 6-7 for 67 gems. Thanks, bud. And we did have Odysseus Run as well with 10 gems for Press F.
F in the chat.
And Thundarius 5 for 440 gems. That's a lot of gems. I don't even know what that means. But it's green. Sometimes color shows, so that might be $5.
Yeah, we're becoming racists
Right.
for
The gems.
starred comments.
Yes, for starred comments. Yeah. So Uncle Alert. I like that there's an Uncle Alert one. That's pretty awesome. Thanks,
It's-
Thundarius.
Probably referencing me.
Yep. Thanks for that as well. And so I want to go ahead and we're going to run the bumper for talking about this movie simply because we're just going to run the Humpy Ladies because we gotta, and then we're going to talk about Gone in 60 Seconds. So I am not going to share a single screen or do Jack Diddley because we clearly need to be extremely careful on making StreamYard mad today. So we're going to be talking about Gone in 60 Seconds. This was a movie that all of you guys voted on. We do have a secret movie for next week planned, which we will let you guys know about in just a little bit here. But Gone in 60 Seconds came out all the way back in the year 2000. It was a great time. The Matrix was coming out. This movie was alive and well. We were at a peak Cage. This was really, he was in full swing.
Yeah, full acting swing.
Yes. And the interesting thing is, we talk about our Cage scale. I'm excited to talk about our Cage scale and the specific movie because well, we'll get to that in just a moment. But this movie is it clocks in at right at 2 hours long. It's a thriller, action, adventure, crime movie. This was an interesting role for Nick Cage. But the other big thing here for me that I had forgotten about, just didn't really realize, is the motherfucking cast for this movie.
Yeah. It's like Con Air.
Yeah.
They were both just extremely stacked cast.
Absolutely stacked cast. And the thing is that this time, a lot of the people in this movie were not fully famous yet. Like, this was kind of be looking out for all these people because they're going to blow up. So this has Nick Cage, Angelina Jolie, Giovanni Ribisi, who I freaking love. I talk about him in my review. We got Robert Duvall. We've got Timothy Oliphant. We got Chi McBride. We got there's even people like Vinnie Jones is in here. Mm-hmm. There are just a lot of very interesting folks. Will Patton, the list goes on and on. Christopher Eccleston, holy frick.
Yeah, I've never seen him in anything besides Doctor Who.
Right. Like, just the cast is absolutely nuts for this movie, and it is a who's who as you're just kind of chugging along. Now, the one thing I do want to apologize, last week when we did pick this, it wasn't as easily accessible as our normal movies.
Yeah.
But I was fine paying to rent this one. It was good to see again, and I've not seen it in so freaking long. So, Matt, you said, I think if I remember right, you've seen this fairly recently, correct?
Yeah, I think I watched it last month or a month and a half ago.
Okay.
It was funny enough when it was free and we had been thrown around talking about this movie, and I was like, you know what, I haven't seen this movie in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I really remember enjoying this movie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Angelina Jolie is a smoke show.
Are you shitting me? It was free on YouTube, Dixie, and I paid for it. God, what the heck?
But who uses YouTube for this?
Lots of people watch things on YouTube, movies especially.
Oh yeah, my in-laws, they actually pay for
the YouTube TV,
and that's their only source of TV.
Right.
I'm just like, man, this
I refuse.
Yeah.
I'm sailing the seas. For sure.
So, Chris, how long had it been since you'd seen this?
Oh, decades.
Yeah, it's same. I'm kind of in that boat.
It's not one that I've gone back and watched. I probably have seen it one other time since the original viewing of it. This is my third time probably ever.
Yeah. So I have seen this a bunch when I was a kid.
Okay.
But I have probably not seen this movie since I was 13 or something, like
Yeah.
15 maybe.
Jeez.
Well, I guess because it came out in 2000, so probably like 15.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time. So I remembered a lot, but also like with this awesome cast, had forgotten how many people were in this movie.
Yeah.
We have talked about all of these movies. One of the fun things that we can kind of talk about here is kind of where our Cage, because this is really kind of, we're buttoning up our Cage month, where all of these movies kind of rank with one another, and what's our favorite, least favorite out of the 4, technically 5 that we've reviewed. This one though, I was waiting because Chris was going to grab beer and take a leak. This specific movie,
In that order.
yeah, in that order. This specific movie is the least Cage, not Cage appearing, but Cage-o-meter. This is like the lowest Cage-o-meter Cage.
100% agree.
This is, Cage is just acting. He's just here, man. He's doing his thing.
He's got like 1 or 2 scenes where he's cagey. It's like the whole like lowrider scene, and there's like one.
Let's ride. The let's ride moment, and even that was fairly chill. Like that could.
It's not extreme. It's not over the top.
No,
it's not peaking.
I think there was like one moment where I laughed for like a Peach Cage moment, a Pete Cage moment. I think it was early when he's working at the go-kart place, and they pop in on him, and he makes some comment when the dude shows up, and he's just like, "What are you here for then?" or something. Like it's just very like it was a big kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's clear that for this movie they were like, we want a certain kind of character. Like we're gonna be serious here.
Yeah, like for even the circumstances that his character is in, he's uncharacteristic or like unhumanistically calm. Like it's, the people that he's surrounded with, and the circumstances that he's in, he's like the opposite of what Cage should be.
This is chill guy Cage.
Yeah, it's like extra chill.
Yeah,
he's on some kind of Vicodin or whatever.
Yeah.
He is just the calmest dude. He's like
even to the point I was like shocked. I'm like, I actually really like this. The way that he treats Giovanni Ribisi, his brother in this movie, is fantastic, because you're like, you could be a dick to this guy because he sucks, and justifiably so. You could just be hazing him and be like, you're just a piece of shit, like you're just screwing up everything, and he's just like, hey man, I'm gonna save your life.
Your family.
Yeah, your family. I'm not even mad at you.
Hug after he gives him the gift.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's just like he was just like a good brother. Dude. Just a really good dude in this movie.
Good dude across the board. Good dude.
Yeah, he's just a good dude. And I kind of loved it because I'm just like, this is such a genuine, nice character in such a high stakes movie.
For real.
I just really appreciated it, and I didn't remember that aspect. I do remember when I was younger seeing this, and like when the brother gets captured by the bad guys, and you think they're going to possibly kill him, or I remember as a kid being like, "Oh my god, he's going to die! Like this is the end for this guy. This is messed up. They've beaten the crap out of him. They've tied him to this car. He's just totally screwed up, and he's just this hot shot and whatever." And all of those emotional beats are handled really well. And his brother is such a screw up, but Nick Cage is just so great in it. He's just so nice.
So good.
The character's so well written, and he handles it really well, and it's a very mellow Cage. I don't think that this is the best of the bunch of the things that we have seen, but at the same time, I have very few complaints, and I love it. Like, I think that this is a great movie, but it's not necessarily without its flaws, or like it's not a perfect film. But I think it is a very good time.
Yeah, it's a detailed, filled movie. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things happening, but it's not necessarily beneficial, or it doesn't have a lot of substance.
Right.
Not to say it's not bad by any means, but I'm saying is like
there's not a lot of meat on the bones.
Yeah, but it's so like there's always something happening.
Cars, and then a lot of bloated things kind of happen around.
Right. It's action packed. There's a lot of things happening, but there's not a lot of substance to it.
Yeah. It's really, I mean, it's like when you describe this movie, you're like, Nick Cage's brother is a screw up. Nick Cage hires a team. Things go a little Ocean's 11-y to solve the situation.
Yeah.
And they solve the problem.
It's 100%. Now that you say that, like, I don't know why I hadn't seen that. Hello, Black Green. That it is very Ocean's 11. Like all the characters that are involved with, like the mute assassin Russian. Well, he's British, but the Guy Ritchie.
He's not mute. He just
Well,
He chooses not to talk.
no. He's mute for the whole movie until the last 5 seconds of
so
the
he's
movie.
not actually a mute.
But he's,
He is mute the whole movie.
that's
no,
why
he doesn't
I'm
talk.
just using it as an allegory. He's the Guy Ritchie mute character.
Yeah, I know
Like
that.
he's been in every Guy Ritchie movie. I
He
think.
steals the best car in the whole movie. The Hummer with the snake.
Oh,
in
the
it.
Hummer? No, hell no.
No.
There are Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
That is a-
Half the cars they steal in this movie are
Brother-
bullshit cars that I wouldn't steal if you paid me.
That is like the tiny dick man's Hummer.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Oh, are you
all for
kidding?
show.
The
It is not
H1.
an actual.
Oh, that thing is a
Hummer.
beauty.
Look, it's better than any H2 or H3 or any
Right,
of the
right, right.
other.
Oh, the new ones are
Ugh.
hybrid.
I know.
Oh, they're
it's-
electric. They're not
don't-
hybrid.
Or, well, yes,
They're
sorry.
full on.
I
Electric.
don't even want to talk
Worse.
about it.
That's worse.
But it's still doo-doo compared to the Mustang, which like I feel like that set a generation off as being their favorite vehicle, whether you're male or
Mhm.
female. That is, which I know all about. That is like everybody's favorite, like their Mustang Fastback.
Yeah. Well, Eleanor is the
$500
best car
It-
in this movie
it's-
for me. I think Eleanor is the
100%,
shit.
yes.
If there was one
Well-
car in this movie, Lamborghinis, all that aside, Eleanor would be the one I'd want.
Agreed, 100%.
Yeah.
I disagree.
You would want the Hummer?
You
I
want the
think that-
Hummer?
I do. I want the Hummer. I've
Dude,
always wanted.
I can
I
sell
think the
you.
Mustang is way overrated. Everyone's like it's
Oh.
the best. I'm not a Mustang person when it comes to the old Mustangs.
Brother, I can get you a better Hummer than what was in that movie for like 13 grand.
No, you couldn't.
Yes,
But I would
I
also
can.
prefer a wagon. I've
Wagon?
Oh, like the covered?
Yeah, where it's actually the
Yeah.
full back now.
That's
I
I have
on Facebook all
no
the
cost
time.
with it. Yeah. And dude, I can buy a legit like military Hummer for
Well,
like
I don't want a military one because it
15,000.
doesn't have all the comfort.
Well,
You're talking about more the Humvees.
see over her.
I know comfort over
Yeah.
the seats.
No, man. No, you got all these sports cars and stuff. Obviously, everyone knows that if there's one car that they stole that I would want, it's just the Chevy Tahoe.
Yeah, right.
It is so out of left field that they're they're
Ones like
stealing
the
one.
Mercedes they steal are the most plain like
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
I've ever
About
seen.
2000.
Well-
2000s. Is it nice?
I mean, that's the thing, though, is it's like, look, they had to steal like freaking 50 cars.
Sure.
That's the other thing. So it's like, there's going to be some shit in there that you're stealing. Like,
Yeah.
they're not all going to be Lamborghinis and Ferraris. And
Though the first 15 minutes of the heist is them just stealing 25 Ferraris from the factory.
right.
Like it's so much of the quantity that they're trying to steal,
right.
and they kind of glaze over everything else.
Right.
It's just like, oh, here's the bulk of what we need is in this one factory.
Right.
But
But it is great that like all hell breaks loose and things go wrong because of a Chevy Tahoe stolen from college kids.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
it's kind
Yeah.
of absurd.
It is absurd. And you're just like, why? Why is this the one you picked?
Right.
Everything else is like professional. And then you're like, we're gonna steal this one from these college kids. Have
Yeah.
a party.
yeah, the Tahoe again, like when in comparison to like
I love
$1 million.
that Riska said this. If Matt wants a Hummer so bad, he should ask his wife. I was literally going to say, I'm pretty sure that a Hummer is a sex move. So,
I mean, we all know
that's-
that.
yeah. So maybe that's really the root of this. It's just Matt is in dire need of a Hummer. So.
I'm not offering.
Hey. Right.
Nah. Good.
Nope. He can find his own Hummer. Yeah, this movie, dude, it's fun. It's a great time. Like Chris said, there's not a lot of meat on the bones for me. I did post my review. There is some nostalgia absolutely based in it, but it's like I gave it an 82%.
Okay.
It's
Shit.
it's high.
That's a real lie. But
I
it
like
is a
it.
good movie.
I could also. It's one of those movies where I'm like, anything from a rad and up seems fair to me. Like I think that this is a good movie. I do not understand the critic hate. Like this movie got annihilated
Yeah, I don't get that.
by critics.
Yeah, like there's no again aside from there not being any real meat to the story, but it's
Mhm.
still enjoyable. It's still a good movie. So yeah, I don't see the hate.
Yeah, I really don't understand it. So on Rotten Tomatoes, this has a 25%. I'm not going to show it. Yeah, a 25%.
That's crazy. crazy.
Like straight up, they railed this movie. They hated it.
Wow.
It is. This was back before they did a critics consensus. So there's. Oh wait, no, there is one, and it says even though Oscar Berner's Nicolas Cage. Wait, what? Even though Oscar bears Nicolas Cage, Angela Jolie, Robert Duvall come aboard for this project, the quality for Gone in 60 Seconds is disappointingly low. The plot line is nonsensical, and even the promised car chase scenes are boring.
Wrong.
What are
Just
we doing?
wrong.
Just everything
Yeah.
about it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what they were expecting.
First off, Nick Cage ramps Eleanor over an ambulance and a whole bunch of other
Yeah.
cars on a bridge.
The worst part of the movie.
Hey, listen.
It would have
okay.
split the car like in half.
Yeah, and it still ran.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. It did.
And he thought he could turn it in
Yeah.
as one of their 50 cars.
Right.
Yeah. We went black screen again. So I don't know what you guys are seeing, but we are seeing a black screen again. StreamYard hates our freaking guts. I am
We're
We're
Sure,
gonna
dude,
roll
good
with
for 'em.
it.
This is wild, dude.
Nobody
Like,
likes looking at our faces anyway.
that's it.
It's
yeah.
all about our voices and our opinions
Yeah.
and our intellectual conversation.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's why people are here.
That's why they're here.
And I will
Just-
say, to add to the intellectual conversation, that Angelina Jolie with blonde hair and semi dreads is
Mhm.
the peak Angelina Jolie. Holy
Yeah, bro. She's
You like it?
She was one of my
100%.
biggest crushes as
Dude,
a kid.
So
that's her peak.
that's
to
her
me.
peak?
What other movie has she been in?
Tomb Raider.
Nah,
Nah.
this is better.
Tomb Raider was better
I
than this.
know.
With
So,
guns and her.
It's funny for me. I
The
remember
guns add an element,
I-
but
yeah, they do. I remember seeing this back in the day and being like, Angelina Jolie is so hot in this movie. And then watching it now, I'm like, I feel like I can smell her through the screen. Like,
It's
there-
because as a kids we didn't know people like that, and then as adults we're like, oh, we have met people.
yeah,
you know?
We now know something different.
right. I'm like, I can smell patchouli through the screen. Like I can
smell it. I know it, and
you
I
love it.
still like it.
Yeah.
I still want it
That's fair.
because there's a certain wrong.
See, and this is if this is not the most Chris ass response to this,
Look.
like Chris is like, I can fix her. I can fix her.
100%.
Threads can be
I
removed.
can't
It's all
fix
good.
her.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Chris is absolutely like, I can fix her. I can solve this problem.
Yes, sir.
And
I surely can.
yeah, well, as we've seen.
As long as her dreads are whipping me in the face, so she's riding me. That's my peak, Angelina. Like,
Yeah, you can pick the lice out of her freaking dreads, which they weren't actually
the monkey.
dreads. I love that.
Wasn't it more
that's
like
why I said it's like
Her hairs are twisted.
Fake
It's just twisted hair.
Twisted.
Yeah.
It's just twisted. It was not for me in this movie, and the
Yeah.
like the blue contacts and exactly.
the contacts were.
I felt like her pits were probably hairy.
Oh, they
Mhm.
probably were.
Like
That would be.
I feel like there's just a lot of hair, a lot of patchouli happening. Like
Pits are a deal breaker for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's a
you gotta
tough
have
one.
Yeah.
shaved pits.
Yeah.
If you have hairy pits, I would run away faster than
Yeah.
freaking Speedy Gonzalez.
But the patchouli,
No.
the lice,
I'm fine
I
with
can
patchouli.
deal with.
Oh,
you
dude.
know? I can
Yeah,
work
Kat, you lose
past
me there.
those too.
Right.
The pits, though, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she just does not. Yes, Angelina Jolie and Hackers. That's a good Jolie for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's
Yeah.
peak
She is
Jolie.
good
Good
in
one.
hackers.
Yeah, that is peak Jolie. God dang it! What is StreamYard doing with our freaking camera?
They just hate you.
I hate StreamYard with a blazing passion. Give us 2 seconds. We're gonna freaking fix it. Sorry.
Mind me.
And we're back. I just see some of you guys are with
Thank you,
Chris.
Quags.
I mean, it makes
That's
sense that-
why we have sex.
That-
We know what we're about. We're not scared to be about it. But the armpit hair is look. While you're riding me, I'm gonna. I'll shave them off. It's no big deal.
Yeah, you stealth pit shave
Yeah,
while we're
like-
getting it on.
You're the midnight barber.
Yep.
Yeah, like her in this movie, I'm just like I don't know. I was excited. I was like, I'm ready to see this again. I remember being about it
So good.
as a youngster, and then I was like, I don't know, I feel like she stinks. Like
It's a good stack. It's a good stack. But I will say, like, talking about Cage's anti-cageism in this movie, the scene where he is, in the what was that, McLaren, I think, in the parking lot where they're watching the people have sex or whatever.
Yeah.
They have the whole like stick
Right.
lift, and he's like talking dirty to her,
Yeah.
and it's nothing but car euphemisms.
Yeah. Innuendos. Yeah.
Innuendos.
Innuendos.
Thank you. Like even that feels it's not as Cage as it could have been. Like he was still kind of like the nice guy and like didn't push too hard and
Right.
which is great. Like I respect it, but it's just not Cage
No.
at all. Like this movie is so not
That is
Cage.
the weird thing. It's like there's another version of this movie where Cage is like. So I think what they wanted. Yes, like I feel like there's an alternate reality where Cage is like an actual criminal, a freaking horny pervert. Like he's like an actual what this character would have been. Right. But I actually really appreciate the way that they did it.
Imagine him. So like in Face Off, his Face Off Cage.
Yes.
Like in the cathedral as the car thief.
Imagine how good this movie would have been.
It would have been wild. I don't know. It could have been bad, but it could also be really fun.
Bad.
Well, that's the thing with Face Off. The whole time that I'm watching Face Off, I'm like, this movie's bad, but like it's so good because of that.
True.
Like it is good because it's bad,
and it's a very fitting role for this, though. Like they really kind of played the whole like counterculture for they made it. This is a very like Disney move, which is a sacrilege for me to say, but like they're playing the bad guy being the good guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's the car thief who stole millions of dollars, destroyed.
Right.
People got shot, put to prison, blah blah blah. But he's still like this calm, collected, good guy.
Right.
If he were to take on the role of the actual bad guy, which would be the Two-Face version of Nick Cage in this.
Right.
It would be a totally different movie. It would be enjoyable.
It would be enjoyable.
I would watch that.
Yeah. So that's the other thing we've been talking about Angelina Jolie. Like Angelina Jolie in this movie is not a character. She is a person who floats through this movie.
She's not involved at all.
No.
Aside from being sexy.
Yeah.
And smelly.
She is literally like
Mexy.
Yes. She is she is eye candy in this movie for people who are into like dirty hippie chicks. Like that is her role in this movie.
Yep.
She literally does nothing. She rides in the car with Nick Cage. That's what she does. And then she just like
I think she steals one car.
Does she?
I'm pretty sure they show her stealing one car, and
that
it shows up like one
when they're stealing all of the like Ferraris or whatever.
Yeah,
it was during that scene. Yeah. But she basically has no purpose in this movie. And really, that's the whole reason of all the other characters is like, aside from comedic relief. I just comedic released.
And this is why we're down to
and that's why StreamYard is crashing.
That is why. That is why. But yeah, so that's the funny thing I found out, actually, funny enough, when we do what we had to do to fix this stream, it makes us stop streaming on X. Yeah. It actually crashes the X stream, 100%. But it keeps the YouTube stream running. With this, like, Angelina Jolie's not really a character. Like, all the other guys are just kind of there. Like, they have their role and they do kind of spell them out, but like, it's really just the fact that they had to steal so many cars in a short period of time and they needed more people.
Yeah, they just needed the drivers, and people they knew they could drive, and that
Right.
could also steal potentially.
Yeah.
Right. So I do think like this movie isn't without its flaws, but I still think it is very good. It's very fun. It is a cool story. It is a remake, which we've not talked about. Chat's talked about it some. This movie was made back in the original was made, I think maybe back in like the 60s,
70s?
something like that, 60s, 70s. Like it was at the time it was touting having like the most car crashes on screen. Like
Oh,
it was
really?
it was a
Yeah.
like that. It was a moment for cinema of like a car movie. But the other big thing here that we haven't talked about is like this movie's a Fast and Furious movie before Fast and Furious existed. Like
True.
because of this movie
family.
equals Fast and Furious.
But one thing that puts this above any Fast and Furious movie is that there's zero. Well, no, that's not true. I'm gonna catch myself and say there's no CGI.
Mhm.
But the whole jumping over the bridge in Eleanor.
That was
Right.
real. What are you talking about?
That
was
and
a
it
mess.
was the worst part of the movie. But
Honestly, why did he not steal that car first?
Eleanor?
Yeah, that's like his white unicorn, like the hardest car for him to steal.
yeah,
I would have been like, I'm stealing that one first, so it's out of the way. This either is going to ruin the whole night and we're going to fail, or we're going to succeed because I steal the hardest
Right.
one first.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's it is I think obviously I'm guessing that's probably what happened in the original was there was an Eleanor type of I don't know. I've never seen the original.
yeah,
but
yeah.
either way, that aside, it's kind of like if you start with that and it ends up being a shit show, then it messes
You're
up
gonna
the
die.
entire night
Right.
versus maybe missing one car.
At least, yeah. I think in his mind is I'm getting 49 of the 50, or I'm getting one possibly.
Except it took it just like him and Angelina Jolie as a support person to steal the one.
See, exactly. Round triangles. Why do you save dessert for last? That's the thing, man.
I don't.
It's
That's
Eleanor
not
was
hero.
dessert. You
Except
start.
that was his white unicorn that he knew he had a history with. It's not like a dessert. It is a challenge. So he saved the most challenging car that he couldn't steal before for last.
Well, he
which
was
then screwed up the whole thing.
Well, it kind of did, but it's like if it had screwed up, if he knew that it was going to screw up the thing, that makes sense to me why you would save it for last because he is the most valuable player. He's the MVP. He's stealing the most cars. So if he gets taken out earlier in the middle, then the whole mission's screwed because he is probably stealing the highest number of cars. Like because obviously there's 50-something cars stolen here. There's a lot of cars that are stolen that we don't see.
50.
Sure.
Or 50, whatever. There's cars that are
Just
stolen.
saying he would have actually successfully stolen it if he had stolen it in the middle of the night versus at like 7 a.m. with traffic.
True.
And it's funny too, because like we were talking about, he never gets mad at his brother. His brother's the whole reason this happens.
Yeah.
And then again, the whole reason that this mission went bad was because of his brother.
His brother's crew.
Yeah.
His brother's crew is
they're
the
idiots.
dumbest motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're
I just
complete
And it's
idiots.
funny thing because there's definitely those like millennials.
Oh yeah.
But that's how we perceive like Gen Zs. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
except for they were older than us at that time.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they're
Yeah.
but yeah,
Right. It is
just dumbasses.
They're dumbasses, yeah, for sure. But it's a fun movie either way. I don't think it definitely deserves to get raked over the coals the way it did by the critics. Like this is by no means a bad movie.
This is not a 26 or
No.
whatever.
25% or whatever. Yeah, and
Terrible.
yeah, the fact of what they came up with for the consensus of it being boring and I'm guessing that they were trying to compare it to the original or something is all I can guess. But I had a lot of fun. It was great coming back to. I think it holds up.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe an 80-something's being favorable to a degree because there's not a lot of necessarily substance here.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, this is a great movie to just like stick on as just something to hold your attention. Like it is not, like we said, it's not actively bad. Nick Cage isn't overacting. Like it is just a really solid movie with a cool story and a cool anti-hero.
Yeah.
And then you have all of these awesome actors throughout the whole thing where it's like, I love Timothy Olyphant. See him in this and he's young. He's so great in everything.
Yeah.
And even seeing him, there's a moment when he cracks a joke that doesn't land.
Yeah.
And like, it's just perfect.
But he still owns it.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
just like, yeah.
He's like,
That's what it is.
yeah, he owns his joke. Like his character's great. it was an interesting thing with like it's funny because the relationship between Nick Cage and the cops, where it's clear that like Nick Cage, everyone knows Nick Cage is the bad guy, but he just always gets away.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
like, we know you did this.
Right.
But we cannot arrest you.
Also, though, watching this, you're like, also Fast and Furious. Like,
Yeah.
this is a fucking Fast and Furious movie. This is where they got the entire template for that franchise.
Yeah.
It ends with a cookout and everyone's sitting around the table.
Yeah.
This is a Fast and Furious movie. This is a freaking sequel. Gone in 60 Seconds is Fast and Furious. They need to just go ahead and make it canon. I vote that they add Nick Cage in the last Fast and Furious movie.
He would make a great villain.
for sure.
And it be this character. Like, it literally be this character. Same name. Add ratty ass Angelina Jolie with her freaking dreadlocks looking like she'd be stankin'.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Like,
now she's
add her to it.
Skeletor, so it worked.
Right. Yeah, well,
Not Skeletor.
I know. Yeah, we
I take Stanky over Skeletor.
yeah, I would too. Either way, I'm just saying there's an opportunity here. They need to jump on it because I want to see Nick Cage in Fast and the Furious. What are we doing? Like, they have brought every actor on the face of the planet into that franchise. This movie absolutely fits into the series.
Yeah.
Let's just do it already.
I would actually watch that Fast and Furious. I haven't seen
You
any
watched all of them.
wrong. 100% wrong.
You were at my house. We watched it together, bro. We reviewed it on this.
No. That
The
is-
last one.
I
with-
saw the only other. Okay, so I've seen 1, 2, and Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift. Tokyo
And
Drift
then
is
I
great.
saw
Yeah.
the only one I saw after that was the space one, which we reviewed.
Yeah.
I have not seen any.
Any-
No, we
other
also
one.
reviewed the one after that.
I don't
we
think
reviewed
he was
not
here
me.
for it. I don't think
Not
you don't
me.
think for it. No, I don't think he's
I
here for it.
know so.
Yeah.
I have literally only seen the space one and those other three.
So
I'll say-
Jason Momoa wasn't in the last one you saw?
I didn't
Yeah.
see the Jason
Okay.
Momoa
Never
either.
seen
actually.
That's
Jason
I thought we
Momoa.
did. I thought we reviewed on this channel.
Nope, I didn't.
Or back when we did Instagram. Or
Yeah.
Nope.
Instagram.
Nah.
Instagram.
Matt's having a full-on stroke right now. Let's run it.
Yeah.
No, but no, I have
No,
not
I didn't
seen-
see it. So,
those are the only 4 Fast and the Furious movies that I've
Well,
ever
then you're
seen.
missing out. There's a couple good ones. In there.
so
Am I,
for
though?
me, this series after like 7 was when they start to like really kind of go down. After Paul Walker, after like I didn't watch the one that the separate one with The Rock and freaking
Yeah.
Cobbs and
Hobbs and Shaw. I didn't see that one.
Cobbs.
I now to say, all right, listen, Seamus. Every Fast and Furious movie's a joke. Listen,
Yes,
Okay.
agreed.
wrong.
Agreed.
Tokyo Drift is a work of art.
Okay, it's good.
It's,
It has a Hulk car.
yeah,
Which
it
is
has
the
a-
worst part of the
It's a
movie.
joke though, so it's
the
great.
worst
Yeah.
part. It's just the Asian ladies are the best part
they
of
kinda are.
Tokyo Drift.
So the thing is, I unapologetically love the first 3. And then there's the one where they rob the bank and they're pulling the
vault.
the
with
vault behind the
charges.
cars
Yeah.
with the I love that movie. I think it's great.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think you ever
ridiculous.
saw that
It's-
one.
It's 5. I think.
I think that's
I definitely haven't seen it.
6. There's one,
It's 5 or 6. It's in
Yeah.
the middle pack.
whichever the one was before that one. I hate. It was the one where they're
4.
going through tunnels in Mexico.
Yeah.
I
If I know numbers,
Yes.
4 is
4.
4 or 5.
maybe
Could be the one you had. That also sounds like the Italian Job with all
the
the little,
Italian Job was
Yeah, but
good.
the whole the little
The Mini
minis.
Cooper
All right,
is
actually,
full of money.
all right. Listen, we're getting into some money here. All right.
Are we?
What if we take
Yeah.
Italian Job was Matt Damon, right?
Yeah. No. Yes. No.
Sure.
No.
Could
It's
be.
Marky Mark.
Might as
Mark
well.
Wahlberg,
Marky Mark.
right?
Marky Mark.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, what if you
The
know,
same
this
person.
final Fast and Furious movie?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
you get Mark Wahlberg,
Cage.
his character as his actual character from the Italian Job
Sure.
in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
You get Nick Cage
Mm.
as his Gone in 60 Seconds character. Even if you
Yeah.
don't have the rights, you can still give him the same name.
I have a
Yeah, you got another one.
suggestion.
Yeah,
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. Exactly.
Okay.
You get Ansel Elgort,
Yeah.
or however you say his name, from Baby Driver. You just the last Fast and Furious movie. You get every car movie actor you can.
Transporter.
Transporter. You get no. Jason Statham's already in there. There's a conflict
Oh,
of interest. Yeah, a conflict.
Well, I
of interest
haven't
there.
seen those, so
Yeah. Now, just take all of those movies, you take those characters, just give them the same name. You don't even have to reference those movies, but you just like make the characters the same
Regular
characters.
drivers.
And that's how we end Fast and Furious. Is that like because right now Fast and Furious is just the Avengers, right? So you but like they're the Avengers.
There's the multiverse out there.
There is
Fast and
absolutely
Furious.
there is a Fast and Furious multiverse for sure, and you just make all of the Fast and Furious people go up against all of these other characters from all these other movies, right?
Yeah.
And they verse them, and then in the end, you actually make you do some like Avengers level
There's
shit.
a bukkake.
There's a
First, yeah, it has to be some kind of an orgy. Some sexual tension is happening.
Gay!
Yeah, I think that's how it is, and then you just fracture it into the multiverse and at the end of the movie, and they're all just friends and they're all family, right?
Friends.
Wink.
With benefits.
That I think that there's some, yeah, right. And Nick Cage was in Drive Angry. There's that. There's multiple versions of Nick Cage.
Yeah, driving and
Yeah,
things.
and
Oh yeah.
listen,
Oh yeah. What's his name from fucking Drive?
right.
Good.
Listen.
Gosling.
We can have a third Nick
Dude.
Cage, and he's on a motorcycle.
He's just there, all playing all these characters.
His
Yes.
soul is on fire.
That's it. His skull is on
Oh,
fire,
yeah.
but it might or might not be Ghost
But
Rider.
honestly, Gosling.
Gosling as
gotta add
from
Gosling.
Drive,
Yeah.
dude. This will be. We're talking multi-billion-dollar movie
And
here.
they treat it like Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
So it's like a death
Ooh,
race.
yeah. And Death Car was it was it Death Race?
Yes, Death Race.
Death-
Death
yeah.
Race. Who was in Death Race? Who was that?
I don't remember. Oh, Jason Statham is the
Was
first
that Statham
driver.
too?
He's the first
All right.
driver in Death Race.
So obviously, Obviously, we know. So
I'm thinking of
no one will care. We can have 6 different versions of
Yeah.
Nick Cage. We got 3 Jason Stathams. This is.
yeah.
Listen, they
Ooh.
know that Fast and Furious has already jumped the shark. Let's fully jump it.
Mm-hmm.
We just get multiverse. We get all these different villains, all these same actors over and over again. And they're just, and then this movie makes more money than Doomsday. And really the movie just ends
it's gonna be fun.
with Vin Diesel teabagging each of the Avengers. Like that's how the movie actually ends.
It's gotta be Vin Diesel.
It's got to
And
be
it's like this
Yeah.
is for the family.
yeah.
Family.
Yeah, Multiplicity and the Furious. That's what I'm talking about. Fast and Furious and the multiverse of mayhem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yep.
Hollywood, we're just making you free.
Fury Road.
Blaine's just cooking for you guys.
Yeah, I'm cool. Fury Road, right?
Yeah.
You just
Mad
Mel
Max.
Gibson's in here.
Yeah. I think Marshmallow
somebody
said something about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I stole that from chat.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There is a great car movie.
Yeah.
Waiting to be
Waiting.
made with all of these actors.
Yes.
Yep.
I want to see it.
Max
Already.
Overdrive for the fair.
Yes, I want to see this. It needs to happen. Someone tell Hollywood we will take minimal amount of cash for it. Just give us credit on the film.
Give us 0.1%.
0.1%. That's all we're saying.
Okay.
Because this is going to be a $3 billion film.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. $3 billion. Highest grossing film ever made. And you're welcome. That's all I'm saying.
It's like Grand Theft Auto 6. We'll take 0.1%
0.1%.
of $3 billion.
I did hear somewhere that Christopher Nolan's getting like 20% of the Odyssey money.
Really?
That's-
insane.
Yeah.
Of like gross
Which is like, so
or net,
I don't,
net special.
y'all can check me on that. I saw someone say that, but like I saw people referencing that in the factor of like, this movie's not going to make money because Christopher Nolan is getting so much money. And this is
Good.
So he,
Yeah.
it's
Good
like, I
for
don't
him.
good
care.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would moonwalk the fuck out of reality.
Hell yeah.
Like you never see me again.
For 20%
Yeah.
of $3 billion.
Also,
Are
funny
you
enough, speaking about
away?
Fast and Furious and Christopher Nolan,
Mhm.
apparently they're his favorite films.
I've
This
seen
is not a
that.
joke.
I can see that.
I saw a thing the
Yeah.
other day, like he was talking about it, and apparently he watches them constantly,
Yeah.
and he absolutely adores them,
Hmm.
and was like, naming the individual movies by their actual names and was like, you need to start with Tokyo Drift. It's a masterpiece. Like,
Sharp.
yeah,
Okay.
it is.
I mean, you could.
It's not wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift is arguably the best of the bunch.
And it's mostly disconnected from
It
the
is.
first couple.
Exactly.
It is.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
right.
Until Toronto shows up at the end.
And also, I completely agree, Toby. Michael Bay should direct this theoretical film
Yeah.
that we are talking about. That's what I want. No, Matt? No?
No, I don't want Michael Bay touching anything ever again.
What are we talking about?
Michael Bay can touch me. If there's explosions involved,
Yeah.
I want to be there.
Michael Bay is a cinematic genius.
What
Listen,
was the last movie he did? Does anybody know?
it was a
have
no.
no
Actually, he's
idea.
been doing movies that no one's really been seeing. He's been this
Surprise.
yeah this
That was actually just a legitimate question because I have not heard his name thrown around in any new movie.
well he's kept being connected to an endless slew of Transformers movies, but so he did a movie called Ambulance during COVID. But let's see here. So I wanted to take a look. We are not screen sharing this because it will crash our entire stream. So looking here, Michael Bay recently, the Ambulance, that movie that I was talking about, was his last full film, was back in 2022. He is working. There were rumors that he was working on a Skibbity Toilet movie, but I think that was not true. I think that was fake. He did
I
also
literally don't even know what that is. I mean,
It's
I
some
know
YouTube
the
crap.
I know the word, but I have no reference for what it entails.
I love the
Chris, my first name is Michael. That's my brother's name.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I think it's also because you said you would bang Michael.
Oh.
Bay,
Look, you don't need to be named Michael for me to beg you, but all right, Greg,
Uh,
you've
you know,
transcended name.
yeah,
Point.
that's right. That's right. And actually, so guys, normally we cover y'all's reviews. I'm scared to do it because anytime we do anything else on this stream, I'm scared to even share y'all's super chats.
I don't know if it has anything to do with what you're doing.
You don't think?
I think it's just
We've just been like, we were running super
happenstance.
chats earlier and it was what made it crash.
right.
well,
and the
these
other
were
time
the
was
super chats.
but it's a browser.
Yeah, it's something weird. I don't know what the hell's happening.
You got to stomp some Goombas in the browser.
I guess I'm so scared to do anything. We normally run through y'all's reviews. I'm gonna go ahead and hit supers here really quick because we do have quite a few in here. Quagmire for $20 says, just to interrupt the show, y'all are togaffs. Feel
Wow.
free to
I
read
know what
that
that means.
backwards.
Mm.
Listen, all of us are just Chris. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's my safe word.
it's
Only
togaff.
Quag knows that.
Thanks, Quagmire, for the 20, brother. Good to see you here in the chat, man. And Sweet Potato for 10 gems. Happy poop. We got
These are emojis, by the way.
They are
That
Yeah,
figure
they're
there.
in.
They-
That's what we were talking about earlier.
right.
They're just like
they are
emojis that float.
They're-
over.
they float over the screen. Toby with 10 gems with a W. Let's go.
George W. I'm going to interpret these anywhere I want.
Any way you want because we can't see them, right?
George W.
Risket gave some sparkles for 2 gems. I don't know what gay. Yeah,
Just
definitely.
gay.
Leave
Yeah.
it, leave it to Risket for the gay one. Odysseus Run for 20 gems says GG's.
Yep.
GG's.
GG easy.
GG
Yeah,
easy.
it's gay.
Right.
Yep.
Is that gay too, Chris?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not
It means you're good at games.
Right. Matt did some. He did 400
Holy
gems
shit.
for an eagle.
That sounds like a
I
lot.
had to test it out.
You tested out. So-
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
YouTube gives you like a free 1,000.
Oh, so you got some for free.
Well, I mean, I haven't spent any money on YouTube, and I
Right.
had 1,000
Okay.
gems. So
And it's
as a
green.
trial, I tried.
Eagle.
Green is normally $2, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. And I think, like we were talking about earlier, it's
So,
$5
I-
for 500.
I think, and chat probably knows what I've heard, is that this is actually preloaded money, so you can actually like have an account,
Mm.
and then you can just give gems with
Yeah.
that account, and it slowly just takes it from your
Ah.
thing.
This just reminds me of Scrubs. Eagle.
Scrubs. Eagle.
Eagle.
I don't remember that.
It's, well, he's lifting him up.
Oh, okay. It's been so
I think that
long.
might be
You
a
know
deep
Scrubs is
cut.
back?
With
Yeah,
the
but I
original
bet it's
cast.
bad.
The whole cast?
I bet it's bad.
I haven't heard. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't know either.
honestly haven't
I'll
heard
say
it.
this. I need to review it on Criticless, but they did a spinoff of The Office, and it's really good. And I really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I really.
It is.
do.
It's called The Paper.
Paper.
It's actually quite good.
It's a spin-off only in the sense that it's like a camera crew follows
Yes.
one of the characters who's moved to a newspaper company
Yes.
in a different state.
Yes.
That's the only way it's tied.
But it is same vibe, same tone. It's got Gleason, Donald Gleason in it as the main lead role.
Leslie?
Not that.
No.
The guy that was
Nielsen.
the
One of the Weasley brothers.
one of the
Yeah,
Weasleys. He was the bad guy in the new Star Wars movies. The redhead.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of lead character, but it is actually surprisingly good.
Yeah, it's good.
But we got that's Heavy Doc for 2 gems.
2 gems.
Yes, Silver
You don't
Star.
deserve.
That might be like
Recognition.
pennies.
That's
It's
probably
literally
pennies.
$1 for 100.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I
So
think-
that's
I
Heavy
literally
Doc
think
for
I was
10
pennies.
gems.
Okay.
Thanks again. Granola for 10 gems. Press F.
Why are we crying?
Yeah, so we're gonna keep showing these 2 gems, Odysseus.
Blaine's gonna torture all.
Wow.
2 gems. We're just gonna
For
keep showing these. We got 10 gems for
Good
a
luck, have
gloth.
fun.
What is a gloth?
Good luck, have fun.
Oh, cool. Good luck, have fun. Don't
Good.
die. That was a good
Awesome.
movie. Did anybody see that? Great movie.
We watched.
Yeah, we
We
all
did.
watched it.
Yeah, we all watched that.
Didn't we
Yeah, that's
review
right.
it?
We saw that. That was
Now,
a good.
Hail
movie.
Mary, which was Good Luck, Have Fun, right? Isn't that Project Hail Mary? That's from.
I haven't seen.
No,
Project
it's
Hail Mary.
definitely not Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
I need to see
I
it.
saw that's on MGM
It's
Plus.
fantastic.
I've
If you
heard.
haven't seen it,
I need to see it. I need.
I
to see it.
recommend.
Haven't seen it.
My Dixie for 2 gems.
Silver Star.
We
Got
got
that in Vietnam.
Odysseus for 10 gems.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up. We got my Dixie for 2 gems. We got Odysseus for 2 gems. And
6.
now to the actual supers
6.
here.
Chili.
We got Couch Tater Cam
okay.
for $25. Yo, let's
Whoa.
go. He says, yo, Zane, can I throw in a Criticless cast recommendation for after the Nick Cage run?
Yeah.
Serenity 2019,
I love it.
not the Firefly movie.
Yeah, I was about to say 2019 is way too after that.
Wait.
Yeah. I really want to hear reactions
Okay. Maybe I don't.
from y'all on that movie, and it only has 5 reviews on Criticless. What is this, guys? I don't.
A certain non-Serenity.
That's not
movie?
Serenity.
Mm.
Huh.
Y'all look this up. 2019 Couch Tater will add it to the list
I'll watch
because
it.
actually I need
Yes.
to go ahead and say we need to call attention to it. It was something that I promised that we would do. I am not going to screen share it on Criticless. I'm sorry that we could not cover y'all's reviews, but I do not want this stream to crash for like the 4th time.
Yeah.
Next week we are going to review Forbidden Planet. I promised we would do it. This movie came out in 1956 and it is streaming on Tubi, so it is
Yep.
free. Forbidden Planet is a classic film. People love it. This was super chatted for like 20 or 30 bucks like 2 months ago. And I promised we would do it. It has not been free anywhere. It's finally free. So we're going to cover Forbidden Planet next week. Technically, it is still the same month, but we're going to throw Forbidden Planet here at the end.
He
So-
wasn't alive. And
No. Nick Cage isn't in this. I'm just saying
okay.
next month is still this month. Or next Jesus.
Next week is still July.
Thank you, Matt. I have
And so we've been doing Nick
Yes.
Cage movies since I'm off of my like mess up alert.
medication.
yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's just what Blaine's trying to
Mhm.
say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you.
translation.
That is what I'm trying to say.
Next month is this.
Next month is this month.
month.
Yes, no, next week is still this month, but we're going to end Nick Cage month after the 4 movies, and we're going to do Forbidden Planet. So, because part of this is because when we do the show, I will have just seen Spider-Man. I got a very early screening of Spider-Man, so we will be able to talk Spider-Man. We'll be able to talk Spider-Man non-spoilers. I already technically have some BTS spoilers for this movie. Some insider info that I'm interested. This movie has me intrigued.
Does that
that
make
a-
you more excited or less excited with this insider info?
I am neutral because of the info that I know about the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say that. I am curious how this is going to turn out, but we will look into Serenity. Couch Tater, thanks for the 25. Really appreciate it. And next week is Forbidden Planet, but we will dig into Serenity and see what the deal is with that. Quagmire again for $20 says, no joke. I hate when my host of my favorite show say that their show sucks. You're offending my favorite show, and I
Aw.
really just want to beat your A for it. I'm sorry, buddy. Your show is amazing, MF.
Just joking,
Oh.
bro.
I know.
That's so sweet.
That's so nice.
You could beat my A for it though.
God dang it.
Wink,
Chris.
wink.
I'm just, how many of these am I going to
Why are you gay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some new ones. We don't have enough ways to call
Look,
this game
there's
while we run this.
Plenty of things to beat. Around
That's
here.
true. Yeah. Oh Jesus, Chris! Stop!
Gay!
Damn.
Thanks, Quagmire, for the $20, brother. We really appreciate it. And we do have some more gems coming through here. We got 2 gems from Granola. We got 10 gems from my wife. For a gold coin. So I'm guessing a lot of you guys have the
A lot of leprechauns out there.
yeah, Dixie, these 2 gemmers. These 2 gemmers from Dixie. We got 2 gemmers from Risk It. These are just stacking up my whole damn
Happy
thing. We got
Poop.
Happy Poops from Tater. We got Matt with another 10 gems. These things just keep coming through here. What the hell?
Well, I know what I'm spamming the
Yeah,
next
for real.
time I'm
Yeah,
not
please
on
read
the
them all.
Y'all don't understand. This is just so it
It's
separates our
a
super
lot.
chats, and this eats up our super chats now. Like it's
I mean, you could scroll through them.
you could, but I kind of like showing them. A Quagmire for 5 says, "Green Sally up, green Sally down, green Sally up and all around." Is that the
that
the lyrics?
That's
thought it
the
was
lyrics
bring.
for
I
a
was-
song.
I thought it was
It's
"Bring Sally up,
bring Sally up,
Yeah.
bring Sally down.
Yeah,
Bring Sally up.
yeah.
That makes more
It's
sense than
the-
green.
Oh,
Is
right.
the lyrics green or
I think
is
it's bring.
Is it? I thought it was "bring," but if
That's
it is,
literally what I
Oh,
said
yeah.
was bring.
I said it before you said it. You just weren't listening to me.
Fair enough. You know what? I'm not gonna fight you on that one. But isn't that like a Chemical Brother? No, it's not Chemical Brothers.
No.
It's
It's a really old song.
what's the band that did it? I don't know, but it's in the movie.
Yeah,
Bring Sally up,
it is.
Bring Sally down.
It seems to be a real song, maybe, but also
Yeah,
seeing the
it's-
remixes of it, it's.
That check.
I'm having trouble finding the actual person who did the song, but it was in this movie. So,
It was.
Risk It popped in. Member for 5 months says this show stinks. Like and subscribe. Yes,
That's right, folks.
absolutely. Risk It. Facts. Absolute facts. And then he followed it up with some sparkles. Thanks, Risk It. Really appreciate it. We got Eagle Thrasher in here for $2. Says, for the Chinese man out there, inside joke. Yeah, that's for Jeremy. I miss good movies. I've started calling him a Chinaman, and now he has started doing his reviews in Chinese.
Is he a Chinese man?
No, he's not. He
I
does.
mean, his wife is.
He does have an Asian
Taiwan.
wife. I don't think. Yeah, she's not Chinese technically.
Does she have dirty knees?
Yeah. Look at these.
Could be.
Could be. It's because he didn't. So I personally think that Con Air is a
Yeah.
very patriotic film. He gave Con Air a low score,
Huh.
and I said it was because he
It
was,
was
an.
too low for Blunt.
It was
Blunt
too.
taste.
Yes, it was
Okay.
a rad. Too
All
low for Con
It
Air.
was a rat.
All right.
That's
Jaws.
Listen, he
Jaws.
has harassed me for not giving movies 100% when I gave them 99%.
Oh,
So
okay.
he
That's
deserves.
unreasonable.
Yeah, he deserves the hazy.
Yeah.
So then I dubbed him. I dubbed him the Chinaman, and so now he is the
Sure.
Chinaman.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
then he started writing a couple reviews in China.
And then we also found out that our AI moderation does not like when I call people Chinaman, and so it started flagging all of my posts. It's apparently a racial slur.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
King.
Oh, it's a
China-
slur. Oh. Yeah, it apparently doesn't like it. I don't know.
Wow. Who knew that AI was racist?
You're right. Who knew? I find that to be a compliment. So, Eagle Thrasher for 199 said Forbidden Planet was by me. Yes, it was Eagle Thrasher who did that. So we are going to be doing Eagle Thrasher's recommendation. We're going to
China.
Yes, with China.
China.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that next week. Forbidden Planet. I've never seen it. I'm excited. It's an old movie. We never do movies that old on this channel, so it'll
Yeah,
be fun.
50.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think
50s.
we've done anything in the 50s.
No, we've not, but it'll be fun because it'll be paired with Spider-Man, so we'll have plenty to talk about as far as variety. Big range.
Variety.
Yeah, big range of movies. And then Maester P coming in with 500 gems says watermelon.
True that.
True that.
500 gem watermelon.
So hopefully by next week I can figure out what the hell is happening with StreamYard. I really
doubt
don't
it.
know. The weird thing is, so it also did this. I tried to do like you can record on StreamYard, just like record stuff.
Yeah.
And it also did it there.
I
Like,
might
not
report
stream.
it to them to their support. I don't know if it'll actually help, but
That's what I'm saying. It's their site.
It's-
Nothing to do with your computer. It's a browser,
Right.
web-based.
It is some kind of combination of certain things that are happening
the
on
interwebs.
this,
Yeah.
on this specific PC that is it does not like.
Have you seen The Net?
The Net?
Yeah, the movie.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh.
good?
It's pretty good.
What's it about? Who's in it?
It's the chick from God, why can't I remember her name?
I don't know. I haven't
It's-
seen it.
So we
It's The Net. They order
it's
pizza.
I love putting people. It's our Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Thank
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. I've
Yeah.
never seen it, but this just reminds me on Main Event the other night.
Yeah.
They they decided to put Ben on
Thank
the
you, JJ.
spot because Ben is on the show now, and they just started asking Ben questions that he clearly didn't know the answer to, and then everyone got silent and waited for him to answer them, and it was just like dead air, and he was just like, "I hate you guys."
you. Dude, I will live in that silence forever because everybody knows I know nothing, but I do know something.
Yeah.
Like I know about The Net, where it's Sandra Bullock. Thank you, JJ. And she orders pizza over the internet, and people are like,
Okay.
"What? That can never happen. It's the craziest thing." But yeah, good movie.
Nice. The Net.
Question mark?
Will not review it, Chris.
No, please don't.
Thundarius 5 for $2. says, One Night in China review win. I looked up One Night in China, and it
Huh.
appears to be a 2004 adult film starring China from the WWE. So
Yeah.
it is.
It's
Gee,
gonna be quite a lot. For us
that's
to do.
terrible. So bad. Where could I avoid that link so I don't go to that website to send
yeah,
it to
just
me?
to find it. I forgot about China being in the WWE because it's
Yeah.
spelled like
She's not Asian at all.
she's not Asian.
She's a black chick, right?
I don't
No,
think
she's
so.
just a mixed. I don't know. I'm not going to assume race here, but
No, she was not.
I'm pretty not.
She's yeah.
Blaine's just looking her up.
She's a white chick. I'm not looking up. It is technically on IMDb. It did star two professional wrestlers as both of
The Rock
corn stars. It was not The Rock.
and Dave.
It was
Bautista.
Sean Waltman. I don't know he was the Lightning Kid apparently. So Thundarius, quit trying to have us review porns.
No, don't stop. Continue.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Keep doing it.
And Caveat Ties for $2 says, how much to do Amadeus?
Amadeus.
All right,
Amadeus.
chat. That's a good question.
Amadeus.
Caveat's really been wanting us to review Amadeus. There is an Amadeus TV show out now, and I've not heard anybody talking about it. You should watch it and review it, Caveat.
Cave titties.
Yeah, Cave Titties. You should review
Well,
that.
that's going to be a biased review if it's from
Well,
Cave
maybe
Titty.
not.
Maybe not. He really likes Amadeus. What if the show's not good?
Fair enough.
You know, Caveat, let's see if you can get some people to rally behind you. I don't know. We need a real how much to review Amadeus, guys? This is like
100 schmeckles.
100 No, not the Schmeckle. 100 Schmeckles is like 50 cents.
I'll take
not
3 gems and a flame emoji.
when you started to say that, knowing you said what did you say? 3 gems?
Yeah.
See, I was
3
expecting
gems and a flame emoji. That's,
a flame
that's my
emoji.
price.
I was really worried once you started talking. I thought you were going to say jizz, and I was like, "Fuck!" God. And then you didn't say it.
now.
And
It's going to
so-
take at least 20 jizzes. All right.
20 jizz.
There's a 20 jizz to 3 gins ratio here. It's the exchange rate. Everybody knows.
Yeah. And Risk gets thrown the
Glizzies.
the glizzies. Let's hear it. But and my Dixie says $1 million. That sounds reasonable.
How many
you know?
doll hairs is that?
That sounds reasonable. Now, granted, Risk It, he was our peak like complainer about everything that we reviewed on this show, and he's been happy for like a month.
Not risk it.
I did. Did I
Oh,
say
Dixie?
Risk It? I meant to say no. I meant to say
Dixie.
Dixie.
Yeah,
Dixie
Dixie,
is
yeah.
he was hating
Yeah.
everything we
These
reviewed.
rhymey-timey
Yes.
usernames.
Yes.
I can understand your confusion.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. And I've been hanging out a lot with Beardo
Risk
and
fixed
Mo.
it.
It's like, and then adding Matt into that, it's like 3 infected by retardations.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Retards.
that's a lot of
Could be.
proxy.
A lot of missing chromosomes. You know, like
Wow.
one missing chromosome is okay, but like 5.
Exactly. Yeah, it's too many. It's too many. And Quagmire for $2 says, how much to get you to just watch Project Helmar?
I watched
Helmar.
Helmar.
it. Oh, Heilmar.
Helmar.
I watched it.
What is a Helmar?
I-
That's what I want to know for $2. Thanks, Quagmire. I do need to watch Project Hail Mary. I've been telling my kids because it's kid friendly. We're all going to watch it together.
Yeah,
So
it
that
is
could-
super
Cool,
kid
cool,
friendly.
cool.
Yeah, that could potentially happen this weekend, actually. In all
You should
honesty.
do it.
So, yeah, maybe. But next week, it is going to be Forbidden Planet. Came out in the 50s. Drop it in the Criticless Cast group in the app. Let everybody know that's what we're going to be reviewing next week. And obviously, next week's show is going to be a Spider-Man show. I will have seen it before the majority of people because I'm going to a really early showing. So there is also a strong chance that before our show even starts, you will see an out-of-theater review drop.
Hmm.
Are you seeing it on Thursday or are you seeing it on Wednesday?
No, I'm seeing it. There is no Wednesday showing of this movie. I am seeing it on Thursday with my kids, actually, at like 1 or 2 o'clock. So I will see it a good bit before our show even starts. So I'm excited. Spider-Man is definitely up there on my anticipated movies list. But honestly, what's really high up there is this Resident Evil movie that we talked about earlier. I'm very excited for that
When
movie.
is it coming out?
You asked the wrong question.
Eventually.
I don't have an answer.
Some point.
Yeah, at some
This
point.
year, maybe.
I
This
feel like
year?
it's like
Maybe.
September or so. Oh, it's this year. Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough for me. You don't have to look it up.
Let's see. No, I can
fine.
tell you since you're curious. This movie
Um,
is coming out on. So I was right, September 18th. What'd you say, Chris?
Nothing. Matt knew what I was going to say, but I didn't say it. It's Leslie Nielsen, the greatest Leslie out there.
So, anyways, next week, Spider-Man, Forbidden Planet. We're gonna be talking about all of that, but we got to do our send-off songs, guys. You guys know the drill. Let's run the bumper. Hopefully, it doesn't crash the whole damn stream.
Wiener, 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 wiener.
All right, and it's time for your send-off songs. We're sending you off with songs, music to listen to check out, things to listen to put on your radar, to add to your Spotify playlist. So, Chris, you hadn't been here, very much lately. We want to hear what you've been listening to.
Yes. Well,
Yes. Yes.
well said. Well
Mm,
said.
mhm.
My song will be by Steve Lacy,
Okay.
and it's a song called Baby, I guess.
Steve
BB?
Lacy, Baby.
It's BEBE.
I'm
Baby.
sure that 6
BB.
people have heard this song before. It's probably only going to
Hold
be
up.
able to be found on YouTube.
me-
It is the most indie song ever made.
No.
No?
There's 2,400 people that have listened to this. So- It's pretty much a smash hit.
Yeah, super
Everybody's
popular.
heard of it.
Super popular. So what is it? Steve Lacy?
Oh shit!
Oh no, you
Why are
already
you
gave
asking me questions?
Steve-
BB, yeah.
Beep.
baby.
I don't know how to say. It's
BE.
BEBE. Is that?
How
Do you say
that's
that?
BB.
Baby.
That's
or
BB.
BB.
Yeah,
BB.
my neighbor's last name is literally that. We call them the BBs.
Oh,
Funny.
like a BB gun
That's it.
Yeah, more or less.
related to the pellets.
Yeah. How to ask him?
Could be.
So I'll go and then we'll let Matt finish things off. The song I'm going to recommend, I don't think I've recommended it on this show, is by The Regrets. This song's really interesting. It's a kind of a throwback, almost 80s vibe song. It's a little poppy, but it's a chick band. There's one dude in the band, but it's mostly chicks. The lead singer actually dated the lead singer of The Wallows for a really long time. And that was how they became on my radar. And she has a phenomenal voice. But the song's called Dancing on My Own. And it's by The Regrets. Dancing on My Own. Very, very good song. I listen to it all the time. It's it's really good. So listen to it. And it's cool because like The Regrets, the early stuff was almost this weird like pseudo punk kind of music. But it was clear though that like her voice leaned into like different genres better. If that makes sense. Like she was
Yeah,
putting
sure.
herself in the wrong genre.
Yeah.
And actually her and the guy from Wallows did a partner song as a Christmas song, and it's become a very popular Christmas song.
God.
And it's really good. And that was kind of where it
Christmas.
I know you don't like Christmas. You're a freaking Scrooge. But yeah, Dancing on My Own by The Regrets. Really good song. Matt, what you got?
So mine is a song called Believe Me by Dead Wax.
Okay.
And it's kind of like we were talking about, I think you did a song recently that was like the British like grime rap style.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but also new metal-y.
Okay.
So it's an interesting crossover. It's not as much metal, but it's a lot more like the grime's rapping, but with guitar and drum and things like that.
Nice.
So once again, that was Believe Me by Dead Wax.
Sick. All right. Well, check that out, guys. All of those songs. Give them a listen to. Let us know what you think. And next week, we'll be back for Forbidden Planet and Spider-Man. Everybody take it easy, and hopefully we will have our absolute shit show of StreamYard figured out later. Peace.
Later, gang.
I'm just trying to figure you out.
No, it's not going to be easy for you.
Why is it not going to be easy?
You're not bright enough. How's that?